Good evening. Welcome back to Great Chaos, where a group of friends get together and play a little Dungeons and Dragons, but we do it a little bit differently. We split the party on purpose, and this week we are excited to bring back Group 1. We were away last week, had a little one-shot. Hopefully you got a chance to enjoy the chaos that ensued with that one-shot run by Adam. It was a lot of fun to watch after it got loaded up on YouTube. It was great for me anyway, so hope you enjoyed it as well. But before we jump back into tonight's episode, I have a few announcements. Starting always with our sponsor, Ebonwood Games. If you get a chance, please go on their website, etsy.com/shop/Ebonwood. There's a lot of amazing items that they can make there. Again, right behind me, one of the coolest things that we've had so far is the Great Chaos sign that they made for us. But we've given away some great items as well from them. So please, if you get a chance, go on there, take a look. We'll also post a link below on the YouTube channel as well. Speaking of the YouTube channel, as always, for those that leave the comments on, there's always, we say we've got items to be won, and a couple weeks ago we had the deck of many things, which is our giveaway to last, so that would have been 2 weeks ago, and our winner was at Wesley Williams 5595. So congratulations to you, Wesley.
Nice job, Wesley.
You won the deck of many things, so please reach out. We'll make sure that we get that to you there. This week, as promised, we had said when we got to 50 subscribers on the YouTube channel, we would be giving away a Signed Players Handbook. So there is a Players Handbook that is going to be signed by the whole cast that will be given away, and that's tonight's giveaway. How you win that, you go on the YouTube channel, which will be loaded up tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You go on there, you post a comment, you have the opportunity to get in the drawing to win it. Anybody who posts a comment does get get themselves in the drawing there to win that. Again, that'll be signed by the entire cast there, so can't wait to be able to give that away as well. And we're off and running to now, next stop, we're going to try to get to 100 and get there even quicker than we got to 50, so appreciate everybody's help there with that. Next 2 weeks, a little bit of a scheduling conflict with some people's schedules, so we are going to push the start time just for the next 2 weeks to 6:30. So that's only for next week on the 20th, and then again on the 27th, and then after that we should be back to normal, back to our 6 p.m. there. So look for that. For those that have not seen it yet, you can view the show now on Spotify as well, or listen to the show at least on Spotify. So if you get a chance to check that out, just search Great Chaos, and you'll find that as well. Did I miss any announcements? Anything at all? Somebody at home is shouting right now. All right. Well, then we are going to jump into tonight's episode of Great Chaos with Group 1. So, 2 weeks ago, when they last played, there was a tournament, if you remember, a very good tournament where Group 1's Rydell entered that tournament, did extremely well, won 2 matches, and got himself into the final 8 before he ran up against the eventual winner of the tournament there, a monk fighter that was able to dispatch him in that battle. And while that was going on, some of the other cast of Group 1 were saving somebody who had been kidnapped from the tournament, ran into an old friend of Bjorn's, and unfortunately they were forced to make a little bit of a deal at the end there to get that gentleman back that they needed to, but everything worked out in the end, and they were able to save the day, which brings us to the morning after, and that is where we're going to start tonight's episode with the Group 1 here of Rydell, Tancorin, Skinner, and Bjorn rising from their beds. And actually you notice that Bjorn already not there. He must have gotten up a little bit earlier and went off to He had mentioned that he was going to go work a little bit in his workshop there, so he clearly must be somewhere, but he's not there. But you wake up, you're there, and you see standing before you, Bridget, if you wouldn't mind describing your character, and then I will describe the other character. There are two people standing in the room.
All right. My character is a petite, blonde, 19-year-old female soldier who's recently made her way over to this troop.
Okay. So you've seen her before as a member of the guard, just not with your guard, but she's standing there with a figure who is dressed to impress. I mean, he's got the reds and the blacks that you come to know from the traveling guard, but he is wearing as fine an outfit as our friend Skinner likes to wear. I mean, it is, you could tell that this suit was made to fit him. It's very flashy. He's got a little bit of goatee going on there. The sideburns coming down as well. And he's just kind of standing there watching you all as you wake up. Good morning.
Morning. Did you get that from Leon too?
I did.
He does some good work. Look at mine.
I've heard about you, Skinner, and there's a reason I chose this troop. Let me welcome you. My name is Thomas Drake. Yes, I am from that Drake family. No, there is no chance in hell that I will ever be nominated to the high seat, so you don't have to worry about that. However, I was given the role of captain over this troop. I will admit, I asked for it after hearing about your exploits, and I'm very, very interested to get to learn a little bit more about all of you and than I already do, and to get into a little bit of adventure together, because after all, who doesn't like a little bit of adventure?
Are we still like waking up out of our
Yeah, you guys are literally like, you're in the barracks and you're just kind of like waking up and
I need to eat first.
Rydell. Good match. I was impressed. Final 8. I myself, many, many years ago, entered that tournament, never got past the final 8. So very, very impressed.
I need something to eat.
Fair enough.
I like food.
This, by the way, if you have not met before, is Thea. Thea will be...
Thea.
I'll get it eventually.
That's all right.
Thea came with me. I handpicked her for this. We have a mission, believe it or not, tomorrow. But I was hoping that later today we could get together. We'll need to find the other one. What's his name? Bjorn, that's his name. Yes. We'll need to find him, but a little bit of an exercise, but we can also do something to help this city out before we set foot out tomorrow. But we'll be headed north tomorrow. Tomorrow's adventure I don't expect to be too big, too much for anybody to handle. I'm not sure it's up to what you guys are all used to, but Thea and I would certainly like to get some of the excitement that we've heard about from you. I mean, you fought magical witches, you fought trees, I heard. We don't get to do a lot of that around here, so...
I will warn you that captains don't last very long with our group.
I did hear that, but at the same time, that's a pretty noble death. And I gotta say, if I got to choose, wouldn't you rather go out with your sword swinging, protecting somebody's life, than to grow old and sit in some musty room being like a high lord or something?
I have this opponent. It's called a Scarecrow.
I heard about that too.
Yeah, I'm glad he didn't make the tournament.
You would have lost in the first round.
Yeah.
You would have been peeing yourself.
I was when I was first in that last guy. I couldn't do anything.
I'm going to stand up and begin to get ready for the day.
Okay.
Since I was laying in bed still.
Skinner, could you and I have a word together? Just you and I?
Can I get dressed first?
It's up to you. Nothing I haven't seen.
Okay.
He's seen you before, Skinner?
Apparently. All right, I'll just stay in my like, skivvies and walk
Walk
around.
outside with him.
I'm going to politely exit the room because
Well, they're walking out. So you can stay in and chat with these
Well,
two.
they
But
get dressed.
aren't all the rest of them getting out of bed and
They are.
yeah, I'll wait outside.
Okay. So he pulls you aside and says, I've heard about your exploits, and I'm also a big fan of the way you normally dress. Maybe not this, but your normal dress. I'd like to name you my second.
Does it come with a pay raise?
It does. 10%. But it also comes with responsibility.
What kind of responsibility?
Well, for one, should I die, the clear chain of command goes to you. There should never be any type of a bump there. I feel like that was one of the mistakes that was made last time. I also will put it on you to name the person who would take over should you fall. So you'll be responsible for that. You know them better than I do. And you get the opportunity to do that. The other thing I have is to ask you, it's small, but it means a lot to me. I'm a big fan of the city guard, big fan, okay? I'm a big fan of the traveling guard, okay? I'm all for following the rules. The tunics, they're not me. They're not my style. We need to come up with a reason when we leave town why maybe we just don't need to wear them.
Can you tell me a little bit about the mission?
We're going north. We're going to New Millington.
Okay.
From what I have been told, they were devastated a little bit by some type of an earthquake or something, and so we're going up there to try to figure out what exactly happened. I mean, it's halflings. Who knows? I mean, I don't know. Maybe like a bear farted. That's an earthquake to them. I don't know.
Makes sense.
But at the end of the day, it's not going to be the most exciting journey. It just doesn't go with my style. I don't want to wear the tunic until we get there. I'll wear it in front of people, but while we're on the road, I'd prefer not to. I don't know how everybody else feels about that.
I mean, I've heard rumors that the halflings in New Millington aren't super fond of the guard.
I mean, there's a couple stationed up there. We'll get the lowdown from them and find out what they think. But at the end of the day, how hard could it be? Tonight, however, I really think we could do some good, and we get a chance to see how each other reacts to certain things. We're gonna try to set a trap for some thieves.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's a building up closer to the hoity-toity district up there by the Nobles. Well, there's a complaint that thieves are using their rooftops at night, so we're gonna lay a little ambush tonight for them. And I think it'll be a good practice for this group to see how they fight. Because so far from what I've seen from your group, you got the meat shield. I mean, he packs a wallop, that's for sure. But I think there's more to the group than just that. So I'm anxious to see how we respond. And I think you'll really get to like Thea. I think you'll see that she handles herself quite well. That's why I brought her with us.
I am pretty good with the ladies, so.
Okay. Well, that makes two of us
Hey,
then.
the three guys that have been with me for a while, they'll follow me. So if we need a reason to take off our tunics, I think they'll happily go with me. So just dealing with Thea. So tonight, do you want us to be undercover for this mission?
I think that would be a great idea.
Sounds good to me.
The less we have to wear them, in my opinion, the better. It just doesn't go with this look.
Do you want me to brief the group?
Yeah, absolutely. That'd be great. I have a few errands to run, but I would like you to come with me later today. So the morning is yours. What do you say we meet a little bit after lunch? We meet with the proprietor of this building and find out a little bit more details about what's bothering them.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Then I'll see you here a little afternoon.
I'll walk back into the room where I'm assuming Rydell still is.
Rydell, Tancorin, Thea are there now. Before they were doing
You
that,
went
I
outside,
went
correct?
was there any conversation had?
She left.
She left. Okay. So,
She didn't want to be anywhere with half-naked guys.
all right. And Bjorn, you were
Working
in the shop.
the local workshop.
So we'll say you've kind of come to check back in. You've already been in there a few more hours, so you've spent quite a bit of time on that now between the tournament before and now. I would say you've definitely probably spent at least an entire day.
All right.
Working
So
on
as
that.
far as completion of my arm,
I would say yeah, it's pretty good.
all right, perfect.
Absolutely.
All right.
So are you
Well-
wearing that or not yet?
You know what? I will wear it. I'm actually gonna have it mounted, strapped on, ready to roll.
Okay. So describe that if you would.
All right. So when I walk into the room here, you guys are gonna notice that instead of the either completely missing appendage that I mostly wore, or the once in a while cheap little hook that I'd have that was kind of strapped on, it's actually a fully mechanical arm that has a gauntleted hand that actually has individual finger movement. Into the forearm section, you'll actually notice my little owl homunculus is stored right in this area. And then there's a little gemstone that's in the backside right over here. So,
So if
fancy
you
with it.
snap your finger, like, what is going to happen?
World's over. Well, at least half it.
You can also see in there that the malorite that only comes from the island that you were from. There's some malorite in there as well, helping power that.
Oh, nice.
Did Thea come back in at this point?
Is everybody dressed?
You want to poke your head in and make sure.
I'll go in and get dressed then, so
I'm dressed.
we don't offend the lady. And then I'm gonna kind of poke my head out and just be like, "Hey, huh." And then I'll go back in.
Okay.
Are you ready for me to enter?
I already went back in.
Okay. I guess I'll follow you in then.
Okay. So the 5 of you are in there.
Who's this?
My name's Thea. I was in a different guard, but I didn't feel like they were taking their training seriously enough, and I heard this amazing bard's tale that was like sweeping through the different groups and the different ranks. So
Oh,
I requested to
fantastic.
be transferred to your group instead, because I
Well-
felt like you were taking it more seriously, and I need the challenge.
I do apologize if we don't meet your expectations, but welcome to the group.
Thank you.
So the captain talked to me, guys, and he made me officially second in command.
Congrats. Kind of
should be.
So yeah, you guys better listen to what I say.
Sure.
He also said that tonight we're gonna have to go on a mission to try and investigate something that's happened and like set a trap for some people downtown.
A trap downtown?
What kind
Yeah.
of trap?
I don't know. He didn't tell me that much stuff.
Aren't you
You
supposed
said-
to be like a leader? You said we should listen to what you say.
Yeah, with a grain of salt.
It's a,
So,
yeah, it's a
what
joke.
did he say we were trapping?
People.
Okay, just any people?
I don't
we
know.
can trap
Bad
people.
guys.
Okay, we'll trap some bad guys.
So the
Can I
important
kill
thing
bad
is, huh?
Can I kill them?
I think it goes without saying.
Probably. The important thing is that he said we don't have to wear our tunics.
I think Thea should do the killing if she wants to be part of this group.
I think you're asking for a lot.
No, she believes she wants to be part of this, and it's only fair.
You think I have to earn it?
Kinda.
Aren't you the one who ran away from the hag?
No, that was a tactic.
Sounds like maybe I should just replace you.
Al-
Tank
Also,
Warren.
Tankorin, why would she have to earn it? You guys earned killing her captain.
We didn't kill the captain. The captain sacrificed himself for you.
I was sleeping.
I know.
That's on
His
you.
dying words was, "Save Skinner."
Yeah, we'll have to fill you in on the details sometime. It
You
was
probably heard it in our stories.
very heroic.
Okay.
Tinkhorn's also a great musician. You should see him ride a horse.
So
Amazing horse rider.
What does that have to do with music?
Find out.
I could do both.
Oh.
So the morning is yours. So I would like to ask who would like to do anything this morning before heading out.
I would like to go get the pieces that are completed for the switchblade. It was going to take about 3 days.
Okay.
I'd
That
like
should
to
be.
go
That
through
should
it.
easily be done. Yes.
Fantastic.
Believe you. Did you go to the Tools of War or the Edge for that? I believe you went to the Edge.
Yeah, I believe it was the edge.
Yes. Yep. I have a note here. Yes. Okay. So those are for sure ready. And the cost? You remember the cost?
Fairly cheap overall. I think 5 gold.
Yes.
So I'm just going to walk in. Good day to you.
So that's Gillian again, tall, thin man. I mean, he's already covered in sweat. Looks like he's been doing some work.
I'm going to take my 5 gold, put it down. I'll take my parts.
Absolutely. Anything else I can do for you?
Not at this time. Actually, do you have a, is it a Yikawa type of weapon? It's like a half spear on a, like, shafted piece of wood. Pretty easy for what I've been told to use.
Absolutely, we could come up with something like that for you.
Did we get paid by that traveling guard yet?
Once 10 gold.
Yeah, you've all been given another 10 gold from the previous mission, yeah.
I already spent that.
Let's take a look at the cost of such an item. Starts with a Y, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, why can't I find it? Why? Why can't I find it?
I don't think it's in the player's handbook.
Oh, it's not.
Well, that's
How do you
interesting.
spell it?
While you're trying to find that, I'm gonna go grab some breakfast.
I have a cost of 1 gold on a certain website.
That seems correct.
That does seem correct.
It's a 3-foot wooden shaft. 1 gold piece, yes.
Perfect. Is that something you can do for 1 gold?
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
We do weapons here, my friend.
How long will it take to make one?
I have one if you
Oh.
want one.
Sold.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Anything else you're looking to buy?
No, and I walk out.
Well, okay then. Alright, so you wanted to do what now?
Eat food. I'm hungry.
Okay.
I got
so
my ass kicked.
You sit down. It's the next morning. You're, healed up.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
So, which makes sure you healed your character there. Yeah. Okay. So Skinner. Well.
I would like to go to Leon's.
Ah. Okay.
Leo Lightfoot.
Is that his last name?
Let's see. That is so much fun. Yeah, Leo Lightfoot.
I would like to, when I walk in.
Skinner!
How's it going?
It is fantastic to see you.
This is looking great, right?
You look so delicious.
Thank you. I do have to ask you some questions, though.
Absolutely.
So, we just recently got assigned a new captain, whose name I have forgotten.
Do tell.
What is his name? I forgot.
Thomas Drake.
Thomas Drake. And he had a beautiful outfit that he said was from you.
Oh, you want me to spill the tea on Thomas?
Oh,
okay.
so much tea.
Thomas is very special to me as well.
Yeah?
Reminds me of you a lot. Very flashy, very good at what he does, very good to look at.
Thank you. Do you know anything else about him? Like, what? He said he was part of the family, like the
He is.
famous
He's part
family?
of one of the 5 high families here in town. It's his cousin, I believe, is the High Lord currently right now. But he has always sworn away from all of that. He's always said he wants nothing to do with sitting around making decisions for other people when there are people to be saved. Very dreamy.
He was very good looking.
Gonna get himself killed one of these days.
He joined up with our group, so it's probably a guarantee.
That would be a shame to waste that. Try to protect him.
I'll do what I can. Last time I was sleeping when the captain died, so
Stay awake, Skinner. Stay awake.
fingers crossed. Do you know anything else about him? He kept telling me something about, like, he likes my other work, which I assume is, like, a reference to my previous work.
I don't know. You think he knows more about you?
He seemed to.
He's a driven man. I will say that.
Yeah.
But he definitely takes his time with his clothes. Bought multiple outfits here. Maybe you will too.
I will probably be back for sure. I was actually wondering, did you dabble in, like, making armor?
I don't do anything with armor.
No,
I can decorate armor, but I don't do anything with the armor.
What would it take for you to, like, outfit my entire group with just beautiful outfits?
I need to see them. Gonna have to do some measuring.
Okay.
Who's your group?
So, have you heard of Rydell Thunderstorm?
Ooh, I watched that yummy piece of meat fight in the tournament. Yeah.
I didn't know you were into hobgoblins too.
I watched him. I mean, he's a big, meaty feller. Yeah.
Tankorin,
Tankorin.
a little short guy. Little gnome.
Oh, the bard.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've heard him play.
Yeah,
Sometimes
and then
good, sometimes
yeah, you should see him ride a horse. And then Bjorn, he used to have only one arm. I think he just built himself.
Yeah,
one.
one arm. He built an arm.
Yeah, but crazy. So maybe you could, like, make him a cool glove for it, so that he couldn't even, so people didn't know he was
With,
wearing.
like gemstones on it. And,
Yeah.
like, sparkly.
Yeah. And then we got this new girl. She's super pretty. I know you're not into that, but she's really pretty. And
If you say so.
her name's Thea, I believe. Thea.
Okay.
I didn't get a last name.
I would need you to bring them in. Got to do some measurements.
Okay, but you're willing to, and then
Oh,
if we
yeah.
spread the word that you made it.
Yeah, we'll take a look. Bring that Rydell by first.
All right.
Big and strong looking, yeah.
I'll try and bring them all back.
All right, sounds good.
And then I'll leave and start finding the group.
Okay. All right. So while they're doing that in the morning, Thea or Tankorin, is there anything you wanted to do?
Yeah, I want to go to a temple, a healing temple.
Okay. So anyone in particular, like, I mean, Lyra, there's Lyra.
Which one is favorable to the guard, and we'll give discounts to the town guard?
I think pretty much any of them would.
Okay, so I just want to go see about storing a couple healing spells in my ring.
Oh, okay. So I would say, yeah, you would want to go, the Church of Lyra, I would say, would be a good one. Church of the Light, they would definitely be favorable towards you there. And
Is Lyra the Church of the Light?
yes, yep, she's the goddess of light. Yes,
Light bulb.
light, not light bulbs.
What's a light bulb?
All right, that's where I'll go then.
What's an avocado?
Tankorin, wait up. I hear you're somewhat of the historian.
Yeah, I like studying history and tales.
Okay. I'd love to hear what you've learned about. Do you mind if I tag along wherever you're
Yeah.
going?
I'm gonna go see about how expensive it is to healing spells into this ring.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay, so you go to the church, and kind of an older gentleman. He's got his hood up, kind of over his robe, and kind of comes and greets you. What can I do for you, my son?
Is it like normally you call him like father or like what's the normal title for someone in that position?
I mean, you could call him father if you wanted to, yeah.
Okay, whatever the normal is. Like, Father, I just got this ring and it stores spells, and I was wondering how much of a donation it would take to store a couple of decent healing spells in this ring.
I have not seen the likes of that in some time. Where it puts it right in the ring itself.
Yeah.
My goodness, that is fascinating. Where did you come across that?
It was treasure we found on our journeys, solving mysteries, solving murders.
Okay, and we're looking to place a healing spell.
A group healing spell would be the best option, but let me reread this thing. I can't remember if it was only one spell.
You get 5 total levels worth of spells. So if you did like a level 3 and a level 2, that would cap it. Or you could do like 5 individual level 1 spells.
Okay.
So any variation.
I would share that with you. And what are you thinking? What do you think? Should we do 5 level 1 healing spells? That's 5 times. Or
What do you plan to use them for?
we go. Healing is very important. We get ourselves into all sorts of entertaining spots that need healing.
He has to get tuned to it.
And I'm sort of the healer of the group, so
Oh,
I like to keep our guys alive.
well, they're lucky
So-
to have you.
I will tell you that the regular rate for any type of a magic like that is 10 gold per level of what you're looking for. But I will, anything healing related, Lyra's Blessing will give you half. We would ask for half. So it would be 5 gold per level of the spell for.
Okay. So I'm
Sorry. Not meta here.
You're just
no,
dying.
I do wish you were here, but so I know 5 levels. So it's gonna be $25 gold pieces.
Like, what are bucks? I hear those are worthless.
What is it?
Only gold.
Is there what kinds of group healing spells are available? They'll heal like 3 people or 4 people at a time or more.
I mean, there's your standard healing spells. What is there any in particular you are looking for?
Well, nothing. I'm out of touch at the moment mentally, so.
He doesn't sound super picky.
Well, let's take a look. Now,
Is there like a second level
question,
group
Ed,
spell?
can he cast a spell from his ring that's not a bardic spell? It
Yes.
still can.
Anybody can cast it. They
Okay.
just have to be attuned to it.
Gotcha. Okay.
And technically, you do have to be attuned to it to cast it into it. Then he would have to reattune to it to be able to cast that spell.
So he's gonna need
Oh,
to
so I
spend
have
a
to
little
let
time
him
with his.
attune to
Yeah,
it.
he's gonna need to take your ring
All
for a
kinds of
little bit.
attunement.
Oh, let's see.
Yeah.
But he's gonna be my guy.
Let's take a look here at what we have.
This is a risk.
Anything in particular you're looking for? Just healing?
Just healing. Yeah.
I mean, as we get higher up, because we can do a simple, cure wounds, which is a first level, but that's an individual. What about prayer of healing?
Will that do multiple or radius of people?
Well, let's take a look. My prayer of healing is a little rusty, but it's up to 6 creatures of your choice can regain hit points equal to 2d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. So that's a pretty good one.
What level would that?
That's a 2nd level, so that would cost you 10 to get that put into the ring.
Let's do. Is there? I'm thinking 2 of those. But is
And
there a level?
again, he says, I'm doing this because I'm fascinated by the ring. It normally would cost more.
Yeah, no, I understand. That's fair. And then, is there any first level like cure poison or remove curse? Or is that a higher level?
Yeah, I mean, your first level, you're looking at.
That's a restoration.
You could cure wounds, healing word. Those would be the big ones there. Your 2nd level, prayer of healing. That's a pretty good spell at 2nd level, so it only costs 10.
Well, I think 2 of those
Okay.
and 1 cure
Cure
wounds.
wounds. Okay, so
We'll
that's
fill
gonna
it
be yep. So that's gonna
So-
cost 25
Okay.
gold.
Thing is, you have to attune to this ring.
Yeah,
in
you're gonna
order-
have to let me
So
keep this. I would say if you could come back later today for this.
Okay. I'm a little nervous about releasing the ring, but you're a man of the church, so
If you
when
can't
I get it
trust
back,
me-
when I get my ring back, I'm gonna make a bonus donation. And you're gonna be my go-to guy in the future. Trust is a big thing with me. I struggle a little.
if you can't trust the church, my son, who else can you trust?
That is, yes. I've seen some crazy things in the last few months, so things are rocking my world.
Gotcha.
But yeah, question for you.
Yes.
I am a bard, and I like to make tunes, and I like to spread the word. You have any interest in growing your personal fame as a healer and drawing in more people, or do you like to stay more anonymous?
I think I'm fine staying anonymous,
Okay.
but I appreciate it.
I'll just sing praises for Lyra.
Sing praises of Lyra, yes. Bring more people to the church.
Also, a side question. Goalie is a worshiper of Lyra as well. Do you know Goalie? Another town guard?
I know of him, yes.
Healer of Lyra?
I definitely know of Goalie.
He likes tea. Is there any? Do you know anything about his tea? Is it like a healing tea or herbal tonic? Anything you can kind of share with me about that?
Aphrodisiac.
Not to gossip, but I think everyone has something that gives them comfort. I think it comforts him.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I'll hand you the ring in a couple hours, you said? Or
Yeah.
like, okay. Thank you very much. And
Yep.
I'll also hand you the money.
Okay. So you and Thea down there, you're make
Where
your
you
way
would like to go?
back, or
Shall we find the rest of the group?
Did you have questions for him?
I do, but I'll ask him on the way there.
Okay.
His name, what was his name again?
Father Adibus.
Say that one more time.
Adibus.
Adibus.
This.
Oh,
Adibus.
Adibus. Not a bus. Interesting. He likes counting?
When I leave Leo's store, I'm going to immediately head to the best breakfast spot in the town
Okay.
and find Rydell sitting there eating.
Well, he's probably back at the bear team
okay.
because that way it's free.
I'll
Never
go
gonna
back
buy
to
my
the
pants.
bears.
You need pants?
And then I'm going to walk in and be like,
My magic armor.
hey, come with me quick. I got something special for you.
Special.
Gold.
Just trust me. Come on.
Goodness.
Okay,
Must be some
I go
nice
with him.
pants.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring him back to Leo's.
I'm bringing a plate
For
of
my-
food with me though.
two
I'm
Okay.
not-
The two
So
things I
you
want.
walk in with a plate of food
Oh
and
no.
you see this outlandishly dressed little man, little halfling. He's maybe 3.5 feet tall, and you see bright cloth all around the walls and that. I mean, it's very, very colorful. And this man's wearing like 7 or 8 different colors, bright pinks, aquas. As you walk in, he goes, "Skinner, twice in one day."
I dropped my plate.
I brought Rydell for you to start getting him measured.
Oh.
If you could do something that, like, he's really strong already, but if you could find a way to just make him even stronger with the clothes you make for him,
You're here to get an outfit?
just trust me. It'll be a little awkward, but you're gonna get some great clothes, and you're gonna love it.
I'm here to get an outfit.
Alright, well, big boy, I'm gonna need you to strip down to your underclothes so we can measure you perfectly.
I'll get you more food.
You're gonna have to give me more than that.
We'll stop on the way and get some really good food.
More. And I'm gonna start
I'm
undressing.
waiting, there we go, yes. You don't have to do it so seductively, Rydell, you can just take them off. Now.
While he's there, I'm going to sneak out and go try and find like somebody else.
Okay. So, you spend much of the morning now.
He's not sneaking out. I'm looking at him the entire time.
Roll a perception check.
Okay.
Is it a nat
19.
Yeah, I didn't see him apparently.
So you
When I
were a
pulled
little
my shirt up-
distracted, yeah. As you took your shirt off over your head, and you look back, he's gone, and this guy's coming at you with a tape measure, and
What's a tape measure?
it's a string, and he makes marks on it. It's a measuring tape. Okay.
I'll head back to the barracks where I assume these people are going to be returning at some point. Well, you guys were on the way back, right?
I think so.
Yeah, they were on their way back.
Okay. So you guys are going to talk. Are you at the barracks or where are you?
I would go back to the workshop so that way I can start working on this.
Which
Which
is
is
still
right.
at the barracks.
Okay, so I'll go
Yeah,
find him next. They can
Okay.
do their conversation.
Okay. So you spend pretty much the rest of your morning getting measured. I mean deeply measured.
5 inches.
It's
That works for me.
like very, very close, string everywhere. He's just talking to you the whole time. That's kind of how you spend your morning before you are told that if you come back within 3 or 4 days, should have your outfit ready for you.
Skinner.
Who's paying for this? Is it Skinner? Is it you?
I will.
All right. I can't wait to see you again right now.
I'm leaving and I'm going to the that tool shop I went to 2 episodes ago to grab my my knife belt.
Okay. All right. So you'll have time to get that on your way back.
Okay.
All right. So you go to find Bjorn there.
So when I find him, I'll be like, hey, come with me.
I don't really have time for your antics today. I got plenty of stuff to do.
This is super good. You're going to get some cool new outfit.
Cool outfit.
Yeah, it's going to make it so that you can, like, I don't know, what are you good at?
I'm good at being me.
Okay, it's going to make your hands even better at being dexterous. You're going to be able to build even better.
All right, I'll do it for you.
Okay.
Does my charisma
I'm-
go up?
In the outfit, you do get favorable checks.
Oh, alright. That's actually pretty interesting.
On my way, I do
Well,
want to
what's-
discuss. Sorry, go ahead.
No.
On your way, you want to discuss something?
Yes. What do you want to do in regards of that scarecrow?
What do you mean?
Didn't we say we wanted to bring it over to the university
Oh, do we still have that?
with the scarecrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Oh.
I think it's still in the bag of holding.
Yeah, you
we just
put
left it
it.
in
You
there.
put it.
We can leave it there for all
Do you
I
and
care.
I have the bag of holding, or?
I don't have it. That's with tank horn.
Okay, well, I'm getting all of us really cool outfits that are going to help us out. So if we find them, then we can stop at the university on the way.
The only thing is, if we just go there with a bag of holding, they may want to keep the bag of holding. So it might be good to transfer them into a different sack that's not magical. But that means we might have to fight it. We would probably want to do that out of town.
And not with Rydell, because he gets kind of scared.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, let's go get outfits first, and we'll figure out the scarecrow.
Sounds like a plan. Let's do it.
All right. So you bring him back, and
Well, we're going back. I'm going to be watching for them, too. So
Okay.
if I see them, I'm going to
roll a perception check. See if you notice them.
Did you have something specific?
I did. So I've been learning a little bit about like angels, gods, that kind of thing. But I'm just starting to get into it. And I've heard that there's like artifacts hidden around. Have you heard anything about this or researched anything about this?
What I have, how much would I know about?
You would know that supposedly there are artifacts powerful enough to contact celestial beings, both good and bad beings, and that these artifacts.
When you say celestial, do I instantly think of the giants, or?
No, you think of, you're talking about like the Titans.
Yeah.
Both them, the gods, but also demons and devils. There's been times in history where supposedly some of these items have gotten into the wrong hands and caused some really bad problems. But also you've read on stories that supposedly there are those out there who have used these items to contact celestial beings and for the good of mankind.
Would I happen to remember where, or have read, where like, any of them might have last been seen or used?
It's been at least 300 years since supposedly the most recent item, and it was a book. It's referred to though as the Book of Vile Darkness. but it can be used both to contact celestial beings supposedly or devils. There's an old story of an adventuring group that found it and thought that they could trap a devil for their use, but over the years the devil eventually outsmarted them and turned it against them, everything that they had thought they gained.
Okay. And question, have we seen any of his, what's going on with him? Have we seen any of that going on outwardly? Just besides, we've only seen his red.
You've never heard of anything like that, no.
Would talking about that trigger a coincidence in my head, like him turning red when he rages? Would that be like, wait a minute?
Roll a perception check.
Any connections be made?
Pretty sure Skinner knows. He's the one guy who does.
He doesn't know.
17.
I mean, there's a possibility that could be related, but I mean, you've never seen him with any kind of an item powerful enough to communicate with somebody like
And I
that.
can't remember, like, I lose track of stuff. Do we ever see him? He's always talking in his head, like
Mhm.
mentally, not outwardly, is he?
No, I'm talking
We've
out
never
loud.
seen
No,
him out
you've
loud.
seen him talk out loud.
Is
You
there
know
a
there
chance
are there are stories of plenty of people out there that supposedly in that story from hundreds of years ago, the devil that turned on them was never brought back, and so supposedly
And has-
still exists making deals with people to this day.
And has word of Group 2's deal gotten to us?
No,
Okay.
no.
So there might be a chance that I start to like think, wait.
Possibly. But item-wise, you don't know where they are, but you know they exist.
Okay, so I would explain everything you said that I would know to Thea, and then why? That's kind of an odd thing. Like, what? How'd your interest get into that?
My mother is quite an interesting woman, and she keeps some equally interesting company. So I've heard a lot of stories over the years, and I was always kind of fascinated by them as a little girl, just thinking that they were like make-believe. But the older I got, the more I started to believe that maybe they could be real. So I was wondering, do you think there's a possibility that there's any around here?
Absolutely. Oh, around here?
Yeah.
I mean, I think anything's possible.
There's one now.
That's why I, learn in more and more. But
That was the biggest fail ever of trying to kill a bug quietly.
you got me wondering about something.
What would
I
one
think
even...
you should keep an eye on our friend Rydell.
Why is that?
He sometimes talks to himself as if he's talking to someone else. And when he rages, he's got an unusual rage. Most people rage, their eyes don't change color and like turn reddish, like blood vessel red or something. Like, he's just got an unusual rage, and yeah,
Like he's being taken over by something?
that could be a way of describing it. Fighting the urge to become something different. And I didn't really think about it until you said something. Yeah, we probably should watch him.
Okay. I'll keep an eye out. As far as these artifacts go, what would one be looking for? How would you know that you came across one?
What would I know about that?
So you know that supposedly there's a hammer. The legends of the hammer is that it's what actually split the world apart. It all used to be one landmass. Now there's different continents because the hammer possessed that much power as a celestial being.
That hammer changes size to be
Yes.
users.
Yep. Where the hammer is, you're not sure, but it's the myths and legends that you've read about say it's possibly at the bottom of the ocean. So that's a big area to search. But
Unless you're giant.
Book of Vile Darkness, you get the feeling was somewhere in the northern mountains there.
Where all the like snow waste.
South of there.
Mm.
Yep. Yeah, before you get to the desert, actually. Somewhere in those mountains, supposedly, is where the book was last found 300 years ago.
Well, I just describe what I know of that stuff, the book and the hammer.
Any objects or artifacts that would allow you to communicate with celestial beings?
Both of those.
Yeah, I'm sure there is.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
all of them with all the power that they possess. One of the gifts of those items is that there's a communication ability because of how powerful it is.
Oh.
So
So
it's
you
not just a powerful hammer, for instance. Like
You
it
can
also
smash-
does possess the ability to communicate.
Oh,
The book as well.
okay. The book seems to be evil. What would you consider the hammer? Is that evil, good, neutral?
I think the hammer is probably a neutral tool that the gods use for creating and modifying, aka destroying stuff. You would not want to see that in the hands of somebody who wants to ruin things.
True.
And the book, book's probably tainted.
Supposedly there's a crown as well
Hmm.
that belonged to one of the celestial beings, and he left it behind.
I wonder what it looks
But
like.
again, these are all
Is that kind of your goal, is to
Ancient
find one of
texts.
those? Like, what would you do with a hammer? Or a book, an evil book?
I don't know. I mean, I went from believing that they were just made up stories to entertain people to believing that they could actually be true. So I'm
Well, I
just,
hope we don't come across any of this stuff that powerful.
I would be so excited. I mean, that would be a lot of power to be responsible for, but I couldn't believe it if that were actually true.
This is where you would run into them.
I'm pretty sure Skinner would do something crazy if he got his hands on it.
You both see Skinner coming.
They ain't speak of the devil.
He
Hey,
does seem a bit eccentric.
Tinkorn, you guys, come with me. I'm gonna get us some cool new outfits. Come on.
You're gonna buy me a new outfit?
I said get.
I'm broke.
That's fine. I'll convince him he likes me. Come on.
Let's
He
do it.
especially likes Rydell, who's there now. Come on.
I could use some better armor.
Can you convince him for me too? My last troop was terrible. We didn't get paid for anything.
Yeah, you're part of us. Come on.
So you're finishing up as they come in, and he's kind of talking about your yummy arm and how it looks really neat. And
Oh, perfect. Yeah, thank you.
you know what it needs though is some color.
I'm really good without that. I kind of like the raw aesthetic.
As I walk in,
I
I'll
do
be like,
enjoy the silk.
give him some
I do
accent.
like raw. However, I think I could really spruce that up for you.
I bet you could.
As I walk
Let's
in,
stick
I'm
with
gonna
clothing.
I'm gonna look at Leo and be like, give him some accents of pink.
Pink. Pink is good. Pink is one of my favorite colors.
It'll look good on you.
I would prefer not. I do love some of this design work you've done up over here. This looks amazing, and
It is
you
nice.
do wonderful silk. It looks like so. I trust you, and I trust you to do what's best for me.
I just think you need a little color, Bjorn.
Think battle. Think trying to stay not
Think-
sticking out like a sore thumb.
Think boring.
I want to look amazing, but I want to look still blending in.
Okay. Blend in.
Thank you.
Amazing. Okay. Blend in.
You can do it. I believe in you.
I can come up with something for you, Bjorn. He winks.
I brought
went
two
back.
more people for you. This is the rest of my group.
Wow, you're just bringing me customers left and right, Skinner.
You know it.
This is good. This is very good. Oh, look at you. You're a doll.
Oh, thank
You
you.
want to look like a doll? What are we looking for here?
I tend to prefer to blend in, but you're the expert.
Lots of blends. Blends.
Like I said, you're the expert.
In all white.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Like a female pimp suit.
Mm-hmm.
Tankorin there, who just
Do I get a
stepped
cane
out.
and a top
He's
hat?
a bard. He doesn't need
We
to
can make
blend
that
in.
Oh no, make
He
him
needs to stand out.
so stand out.
Yeah.
All right.
Lots of
If you can get
colors.
like peacock
Okay.
feathers in the back,
bright reds.
Oh.
yeah,
Oh.
he blend in as a peacock because he's about the same
I
size.
love the feathers idea. It'll come out the
Yeah.
back and just kind of ruffle up.
Oh.
Some ruffles. He needs ruffles.
Do you have anything like rhinestoney, like nice, bright, reflective?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's a great idea.
I think that would look good on stage too.
For
Oh,
a
wood.
bard.
For a bard.
Absolutely.
Yes, I'm loving it.
Did you see where Rydell went?
He kind of huffed out of here. I think he was a little excited.
Did you try to make him pay?
Not yet. But somebody's got to pay.
I thought we agreed we were going to spread your name throughout the whole of
Well, but I
Vassar.
got to at least cover the cost of the materials.
What's the cost of the materials?
We can keep it cheap.
Okay, we'll take care of it. Don't worry.
Alright. I do like Rydell. Big,
He's a good-
strong muscles.
He's a good-looking hobgoblin.
Yeah, he is indeed.
I'm gonna take 10 gold out. Here, this to cover the start of it, of course.
Oh, we are gonna make Tancorin look so good, so good. As a bard, you will be spotted right away by your outfit. Trust me.
Fantastic.
Just wait till you see it. We already came up with it while you were going to the bathroom. It's beautiful.
So, as all this is going on, you hear a voice in your head, and you're not sure where it's coming from. Bjorn, you're on a razor's edge. You have a decision to make very soon. Be wary, boy. There aren't any more Bjorns after you. Good day.
Yeah.
It's a kid, baby.
He's already having a bad day. Alright, I don't respond. I'm just walking out.
Okay.
Skinner, what are these outfits for?
To look good.
Aren't we
Does
supposed to
mine
be...
have a cloak? Like a
Well,
cape thing?
So they were talking when you had stepped out, and when you stepped back in the shop, he's already designing something for you. It's gonna have some ruffles at the sleeves. It's gonna have some
got like one of those
some
half
kind of
cloaks
like
I
feathers
can-
at the back.
Like a matador?
Yeah, like a matador cape thing. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like flare, so I wrap it around.
Multiple colors as well. Yeah.
We want them to know that this group is coming from miles away.
Aren't we supposed to be setting traps? Wouldn't that make it pretty obvious?
Do you think you can also make us like black cloaks we can put over top of it to hide? I know you don't like them, but
Black cloaks. Ugh.
maybe that like with like a nice hood so we can kind of hide too. Most of the time we'll spend our time displaying our great
I'll-
outfits.
Look in the back for that. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see what we can find.
There you go.
So you spent the better part of the morning there, so it's about time now to go
What is
meet Thomas.
the
Captain Drake, if you will.
well, you're
Leo.
Leo?
Leo the
Lion.
No, it's Leo Lightfoot.
Leo Lightfoot is the maker of the clothing.
Yes.
If I'm going to be second in command, we're going to be looking good.
Yes, his shop is called So Much Fun. So is spelled S-E-W.
SEW.
Yes.
Like sewing.
Before I
Yeah.
leave, I'm going to ask him if you can like, hey, do you think you can like really try and go as fast as you can on this? We're going to be out of town for just a couple days.
Give me a couple days, I'll get it done for you.
Basically a little walking commercial.
What inspires you?
Free stuff.
Oh.
So you make your way back to the barracks.
I think Rydell, weren't you grabbing a belt?
Yeah, he'd already grabbed
Okay.
that. Yeah, we'll say you grab that on your way back.
Your interest.
How many daggers was this one allowed to hold?
3.
3?
Mm-hmm.
I thought I asked for more.
3 was what he was able to build.
Alright, that works.
But they're hidden too, remember. So. Alright. So you get back to the barracks. Well,
Are we all back as a
Bjorn,
group?
correct?
Yeah.
Yes. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Thomas Drake, Captain Drake, if you will.
Pleasure to meet you. Captain Drake, you look very clean cut. I want to take a good look at his emblem. What is his sign? Does he have it displayed?
I mean, he's got the captain sigil there.
Does he have his house sigil?
No mention at all of his house.
Okay. Alright. What's the description? Facial, height?
So he's got like sideburns coming down a little bit. He's got a little goatee that's to a point.
Like
Yeah.
oiled, like kind
Yeah.
of nice
Oh
looking.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He's wearing very, very fancy, well-fit clothing.
Very dapper. And always appreciate a captain who takes care of himself. It means he generally keeps care of his men.
I
Unlike
can't
you
wait.
guys took care of the last one.
unfortunate that event, but what a way to go.
Yes, very heroic.
Absolutely. One could ask for no better ending than that.
You're here.
That's how I hope to go. Maybe not exactly that way. I'd rather not get my throat ripped out. But the idea. Very heroic.
Or beat to death by a tree prior to your throat being ripped out.
At least it wasn't a scarecrow, right? Right, Al?
More.
Okay. So Thomas leads you through the streets. You guys make your way to definitely the nicer district towards where the palace is, where the High Lords stay, and that. And you come to the stonework on these buildings is immaculate. I mean, there's like statues all around sticking out of the walls and stuff. And you come to this large building, and it says, "Now I will warn you that our patron here we're going to talk to, it's a little bit different. He's a big man, but not big for what you would expect of his race. So don't make any comments to him about it, okay? If you would, all right? He's a Goliath, but he's not a full-size Goliath, okay?"
I would like, as we're walking up, right?
Yeah.
I would like to pull Bjorn to the back and give him a pouch of 90 gold.
Okay.
What's this for?
And then I tell him the rest of the armor.
Did I even give you that much to begin with?
Yeah.
Way back
Okay.
in episode 1. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Where'd you get this from?
You don't need to worry about that.
Well, anything you do concerns me. At least a little bit, I'll be honest. But you know,
don't need to worry about that.
anytime you need anything, I'm always here for you, all right?
Well, I'm always here for you.
Thanks.
And then we go catch up.
Okay, so you walk in, and this female human stands up and says, can I help you? And he's like, "We have an appointment with Johannes." "Oh, right. His lunch appointment today, okay." And she points to this door, and the door
Is
is
there lunch
huge.
involved?
Like, it's a big door. I mean, it's a door that's like 10 feet tall, like not your normal size door. And make a perception check.
Everybody?
Yeah.
We don't just use our passives.
No.
19.
Ooh, nat 20.
8.
Yeah, 20. Okay.
14.
So anybody who is 15 or higher, you notice the sign over her desk where she was that said, "Welcome to the prestigious establishment of Halfling, and Halfling." So you know what building you're in now.
I think I've heard of this place.
So she leads you to the door, open the door, and a 7 foot, about 7 feet tall, like bluish skinned Goliath, which you've seen Goliaths before from time to time. So he's a little bit shorter than maybe your normal Goliath, and he's waiting for you, but maybe a little taken aback by the large man there. And, "Welcome, come in." He kind of holds his meaty hand out, and Thomas shakes. He introduces each of you, and he holds his hand out to shake each of your hands. You shake his hand, or
Absolutely.
I'll shake his hand.
the rest of you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna squeeze it though.
Okay, and he squeezes as well.
I'm gonna squeeze harder.
Thank you so much for your
Okay.
firms, all the work you do in those halfling communities, being a halfling myself.
Also, you look kind of tall for a halfling.
My name's Johannes Halfling. My brother and sister and I, this is our firm. I'm not a halfling. Halfling is my name.
Oh,
Got it. That makes sense.
that's confusing.
Makes
Well-
sense to me.
What's confusing is when think you're a Goliath, but you find out a little bit later in life that both your mother and father were not both Goliaths, that one was a human.
What do you got against humans?
Just a little weird to grow up in a Goliath tribe and be called Halfling all the time until they finally changed your name to Halfling.
I mean, haven't you ever heard of a blue fetish?
we used it to our advantage. Changed our names. We went with the halfling. And we decided, Goliaths can be intelligent too. I know you all think we're all just barbarians, but we're not.
Of course not.
I met this one guy one time that he thought Rydell was really intelligent.
I'll kill you.
Anyways, I am Johannes Halfling, and I am here to hire you, Thomas, and whatever these people are you brought with you, so hopefully they can do a good job. We make a lot of money, and we pay a lot of taxes in this city. We don't lose cases at Halfling, and Halfling.
Is the call free?
No.
Is the advice free?
You know the secret? I get a halfling in the room, and I just kind of loom over them a little bit, and they start to agree with everything I say. And then you go up north to that New Millington, where many of our cases are, and you just kind of loom over the judge as well. Usually you get what you want when those things happen. Works out really well.
So you're a bad guy.
Strong intimidation.
Bad guy. Do you know how many women I've helped get out of poor marriages? To people like you?
So-
Many.
It sounds like the client doesn't pay unless you win.
Possibly. And halfling, we fight for your rights.
Doesn't sound like it.
Well, what about the rights of the husband who wants to stay married?
They should have hired halfling. That
That's
happened one time.
Conflict of interest, isn't it?
No, we'll take any case. And I mean any case.
So which of you halfling siblings is the better? Because that's the one I would hire.
I mean, there's a reason you're meeting with me.
The other two are busy winning cases.
I like you, little one.
They're,
I am a
prob-
halfling.
they're probably at mediation.
With each other.
What
Probably
exactly?
sucking all of each other off.
Anyways,
What can we do for you, Johannes?
at Halfling, we're a very prestigious law firm. What we don't need are people bothering us and bothering our establishment. Just last night, I was here working late, which is what I do because I win every case I take. And I heard somebody up on the roof, footpads obviously, and they knocked some stone off and it smashed on the ground. By the time I got up there, of course, there was no one up there. But I know they're using the top of our building as a getaway path for their crimes.
So you were too slow to do anything.
So what you need is a carpenter to erect a pointy, sharp fence.
No, what I want is I want them caught. And I want them jailed or killed or both.
But that only stopped the one. What about the more?
Do you do prosecution and defense?
I mean, we'll defend. We don't prosecute. We defend.
Oh, so we got-
Everyone's innocent until proven guilty at Halfling.
So if we get these guys, like, what do you want us to do with them?
Yeah.
Did you see that, Captain? Are you sure we can do this?
Well, this is kind of a little bit of a side job. If they're breaking the law, technically we are authorized to eliminate them, but we prefer to arrest them.
You know, they are messing around on a roof and accidents happen.
I mean, what's really important
I
for me
like this little one.
is if I'm going to kill somebody, I need at least double the gold.
Not everybody can jump off a 3-story roof and survive, Skinner. You're a unique man.
It was only 3 stories for you.
It was way up there.
For everybody else, it's like maybe 2.
That's fair.
I want an example made. If not dead, I want arrested and prosecuted to the full extent.
So if we turn them into a scarecrow on top of your roof,
Now, that's impressive. Can you do such things?
You might actually have a scarecrow to put on top of your roof.
You can put a head on a pike, but I don't think you really want that attention.
No, that seems a little much. I don't want the body left here.
oh, okay.
I want them to know they don't use our building, or they die, or they go to jail. Prefer that they die.
So who is the least successful prosecutor or
Sibling.
Any of them that
Defendant.
go up against anybody who goes up against halfway and half.
yeah, we won't, like, who should we recommend they take as their legal counsel? Because they're just trash.
If we keep them alive.
If they don't fall off the roof by accident.
I'll tell you what. I offer Thomas Drake here the sum of 250 gold to split amongst his people for the apprehension of whoever is using my roof
Yes.
to cause problems.
Can you make it 300?
You make so much money, you win a lot.
You know, I have so much money, I don't give it all away. 250 is a lot of gold.
Bjorn
lot.
carries 250 around in his left pocket every single day.
Yeah, you just made 90 just walking around.
Thank you for advertising, guys. I appreciate
What?
that.
You have 250 gold on you right now.
No.
As far as you're
Don't listen to
concerned,
these people. I'm sure we'll take the case, right, Captain?
Thomas Drake's
I'm
like,
gonna get my pants sooner than later.
Well, he wins
there's
so
6 of
much.
us though. That's not even that much.
I'll tell you what. I will make it 300 if you bring me at least one body as proof.
Deal.
Dead or alive?
Don't care.
Do you need the whole body or just part of it?
Mm-hmm. I like the way you think.
That would make them
Just enough to prove.
dead. Well, I guess not
No,
necessarily.
you just cut off a finger. It's fine.
I need real proof. Don't go cutting off some beggar's hand and bringing it.
There goes my plans. My pants.
All right.
We have deep pockets. Do not cross us.
Why don't, you
The
lean,
most powerful law firm in the city.
why don't you lean over me and see what happens?
You don't want to cross me.
Okay, I'm gonna walk across from.
I'm going to sit down in one of his chairs that I'm assuming is by his desk and just watch.
He looks at Thomas. He says, "Take your riffraff and do what needs to be done, or the deal is off." And Thomas is like, "Let's go. Let's go.
I don't listen to you.
I'm your captain. Let's go."
I look to Skinner at what to do. I leave.
These are nice chairs. Where'd you get them?
Oh, I had them crafted.
By who?
As a matter of fact, I will tell you.
I'm already gone.
Always one of those questions.
Good, I can go talk
Does
to
everybody
Bjorn.
walk out?
No, I want to find out who's crafting this wonderful furniture.
Is that enough gold, or do you need more?
Oh, no, that's fine. It's perfect. We're square.
Okay.
100%.
Oh, Masons. Masons Woodworking crafted them.
They're beautiful. Where are they located again?
Masons? Right around the corner. Still not too far. I don't go into the lower parts of the city where like that hobgoblin's from. I stick to the nicer parts of town.
Nice.
Okay.
If I went in there and said your name, do you think they'd give me a friends and family discount?
I don't know about that. They might.
But you're pretty familiar with them.
Solve my problem, I'll put in a good word for you.
Sounds like a plan. As I walk out into the lobby, do I see other offices?
Yeah, but you see Thomas is confronting you and is like, look, if we're going to be a team, you have to follow the chain of command. I'm pretty loose as a captain, but we have to follow a chain of command.
Yeah, my chain of command is him.
And he follows my command, and you follow my command.
I'm pretty sure the chain of command goes him, you, me. So I would follow him, right?
If I give an order, it supersedes anyone's order. Unless it came from above me.
So everything.
This is why people die around you when you don't follow orders.
That's not why he died. And don't say that again, or I will kill you myself.
I seriously doubt that. Anytime you want to try,
You know what?
right now.
Get past the second round and we'll talk.
I did.
Thought you said you didn't.
I said I got to the final 8, same as you.
Right
did.
out, buddy. Captain Drake's a nice. Out of all the captains we could have got, we got a good captain.
He is well dressed.
Whatever. I
You'll
walk
be well
away.
dressed soon.
Why is he so grumpy?
I was gonna ask the same thing.
Something's going on with him. When he gets really mad, his eyes get all like bloody and weird. I think he might just have like pink eye or something. So he's probably just in a bad.
Oh, touching too much feces. That does
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah, he also has some anger issues because he was imprisoned on an island for many of years. So
You know something about that.
yeah, cut him some slack, guys, if you can. If you can. Obviously, don't pick fights with him if you can avoid
We
it.
need to all follow a chain of command.
Absolutely. Not saying you
It
should.
could save all of our lives.
100%.
Or yours.
Absolutely.
Very, very true.
saying.
Very true. All right, so he's like, why don't we go back to the barracks and talk about a plan? Because we need to put together a plan.
Sure thing.
Okay.
How long has it been? Should I go back on the way back to the barracks, stop by the church? Or be a little while yet?
I would say it's still going to be a little while. It's
Okay.
probably only about 1:30 in the afternoon. So.
Okay.
So he's like, okay, I'm open to suggestions, but we need a plan for how we are going to be ready for footpads in the night.
I think we should split the group up, have 2 people on the roof, 2 people on the ground across the street, and then maybe have the others someplace that's able to at least see kind of both areas, maybe on a roof next door or across the street.
Okay, so 2 on the roof, where supposedly the footpads came across.
Yep.
2 on a neighboring roof, or
Yeah, absolutely. Someone who can actually keep an eye from a different point of view at least.
and then 2 on the ground.
Mhm.
Okay, not a bad idea, Bjorn.
I would recommend,
Who goes where though? That's the question.
I would think our muscles should be on the roof, at least being able to confront whoever's running across that area.
Okay.
I think I would be on the other roof. One, I'm easily concealable,
Okay.
and have dark vision so I can see at night well.
All right. What do you say, Rydell? You're the meat shield. Who do you want with you up there?
I'll take Skinner.
Okay. So you and Skinner on the roof in question.
Are you human?
Tancorn,
Maybe.
who with you on the
I
adjacent
don't think I did
roof?
say.
Oh. What's that?
Who's going to be with you on the adjacent roof?
Do you have dark vision?
I don't believe so.
Do you have dark vision?
I can, if you'd like me to.
If you'd like
I'll
me
plan
to.
on having it for tonight.
Interesting.
I'll
Very interesting.
Well,
So
What
Thea and
about
I will be
Captain?
on. So Thea and I will be on the ground. I do not have dark vision.
are you human?
Yes,
Is she human?
See,
As far as we know.
as far as you know.
Okay. Are you human?
Yep.
Man, I'm really struggling.
And you're a gnome,
That's
not a halfling.
Thank you. I knew I was getting it wrong. I could tell I was getting it wrong. I just couldn't remember what I was.
Yeah, it happens.
It's been too long.
Yeah,
Maybe
he
try
definitely
looking-
looked at you odd multiple times when you said you were a halfling. He's like,
Too much time pretending I was some blob thing.
really? And the big blue guy's a halfling too?
no, his last name is halfling.
Well, he's a giant.
He's half human, half Goliath,
Or yeah.
which is
Bastard
why
halfling
he
divorce.
got the name halfling. So we kept it.
How tall is the building?
Yeah, it's a good story.
The building, it is going to be over 5 stories. So how tall would that make a 5-story building?
50 feet.
We'll say it's over 50 feet up.
I can jump on that.
So
We
you're
can
going to be
all
on.
jump off it. It's the landing we're worried about.
So it is the tallest building. So the building next to it is only four stories up. So you'd be a story below.
Oh.
I think it still makes sense to have somebody. I don't want to cluster everybody in one location.
No, I mean, I think we should be just observing to see where they go so we can find out where it is they're going to rather than trying to grab them the first time.
Can I be on the roof?
Wait,
Yeah.
which roof?
Absolutely.
So you don't want to be on the ground with the captain? All right.
If that's all right.
Which roof do you want to be on?
The roof that they're using to
Okay.
do whatever nefarious things they're doing.
So, who wants to be on the ground with the captain then? Or is he going to be on his own?
I'll be on the ground with the captain.
Sorry.
So
it's
we're
nothing
gonna switch.
personal.
So, you two will be on the roof. You're on the ground with the captain. You two are going to be on the adjacent roof.
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, so Tank, Corin, and I are on the roof?
No, you and Rydell.
Me and Rydell. Sorry, I couldn't
Yes.
tell who you were pointing to.
Sorry. The human or the hobgoblin meat shield.
Okay.
Good luck keeping him quiet.
All right. So this sounds like a good plan.
Thank you.
Where are you two going to be on said roof? Are you going
We
to
need
be
to go up there and
hiding?
look.
Are you going to be exploring? What's
We should
the
be hiding
plan?
out, trying to keep a low profile.
How
until somebody
early
starts
do we
moving.
want to go up there?
Let's see. We want to make sure we get up there by the time it starts getting dark at least, so that way we can camp out throughout the night.
Okay.
I want a big black blanket.
Do we have our cloaks?
Not yet.
Yeah, did he give us our cloaks?
I
Not
think
yet.
he said to come back.
Yeah, I definitely want to get some sort of material that
I'm gonna.
matches
Can I
the
just
roof.
run back to him and ask him if I can
Just get a black cloak.
5 of them?
Okay. 1 gold for 5 black cloaks.
While he's doing that, I'd like to take my action.
Do you have 1 gold?
Oops, sorry.
I do not. Tell him I will. I'll tell him I'll pay him when I pay for everything else.
Okay.
He got 10 gold from Bjorn already.
He
so it should
did.
be
That's
fine.
true. Yes. Okay.
And make sure they're sized so like we need a gnome size, a girl shape.
Girl shape.
He just gives you 5 black cloaks. He doesn't exactly have a lot of black. It's just basically more the material.
Okay. And then I'll run back and hand them out to everybody.
Okay.
Mine's not fitting.
You got the girl one.
I'll buy you breakfast for a few mornings. Don't worry.
More.
I don't have anything. I don't even have any money.
That's a problem.
Well, I gotta steal some.
I know.
Where's Bjorn?
Okay.
No,
I don't.
So, well, how early do you want to get there? So you guys are planning, you're strategizing. You know, it's
At dusk,
I mean,
right?
we should probably wait for nightfall.
you want to get there at dusk
Yes.
or night?
Oh, just
Before
shortly after
sunset. Before sunset, right?
Yeah.
We don't want them to see us first.
Okay.
Twilight hour.
I'm going to on the way with Captain Drake. I'm gonna stop by like a local bar and grab us both like a pitcher of ale,
Okay.
so that we can kind of be like just walking around in the alley, like pretending to drink.
Okay.
So
We're
I
two
can,
very well dressed drinkers, though. I will
That's
say
okay.
that.
can I do a performance check?
Sure.
I got a 17.
He will do the same. He got a 5, so he is not performing as well as you are. He's like, oh, look at me, I'm drunk.
I'm gonna distance
Arr.
myself from him and just be like, hey.
Okay, so it's getting closer to dusk. You guys make your way back. Johannes himself lets you in, shows you the stairwell that will take you up to the roof.
Before I left, could I have used my action and tools to make my goggles of night?
Absolutely.
Thanks.
Yep. You had plenty of time for that. Yeah.
I'm also going to spend an hour making a small music box with my tinker ability.
Okay. So roll a tinkering check on that.
It says you have proficiency in tinkers 1 hour and 10 gold pieces worth of materials. Tiny clockwork device. AC 5, 1 hit point device, success function 24 hours. Unless you spend time fixing it. Blah, blah, blah. You can have up to 3 devices at a time. I can make a clockwork toy, a fire starter, or a music box.
Okay. So you're going with the music box.
Yep.
Okay.
And it plays one song until the box stops playing when it reaches the song's end or when it's closed.
Okay.
So I'm going to just choose a kid's song, just a regular common kid's song from this community.
Old McDonald.
Okay. All right. So while you guys are doing that, you're able to get that, make your way to the building. Like I said, he takes you in, shows you the way up to the roof, and says, "I trust you won't break anything."
Come on, look at us.
It comes off the pay if you do.
So I'm gonna survey the area. I want to get into a spot that I can be kind of leaning against the wall so I can see as high as I can see vantage point.
Okay, so you're like, you don't have access to these other buildings, so are you gonna like climb up them then, or?
So if it's another story, it's another 10 feet above where I'm at.
So
You gotta go 40 feet. Then you go 50.
you have access to the 50-foot tall building, the 5-story
Oh,
building.
okay.
You don't have access to the building next door, so you'd have to climb that from the
Climb
outside.
down.
How long of a jump is it from one to the other?
It would be like
From
10
one
foot,
ledge
right?
to the other.
Oh,
Well, it's 10 foot down, but there's also probably, I would say, an alleyway in between. So,
12
let's say,
feet.
let's say 8 to 10 feet.
We could probably make that.
It could be a
well, I
hard
don't know.
rodeo.
I don't know
He's
what
a
I'll
gnome.
see if I go over there anyway. Like what's the point in going lower?
You want to all sit
I
up
think
here?
we should sit up here if there's a place to.
Gimli.
Is there
In the
room
same
to
building?
hide on that building? Is there anything to hide behind?
Well,
What are the
One
features
box.
of the roof?
With eye holes.
Or is it just like a flat roof or some sort of angled roof?
can you see that map in front of you on the screen here? I put it up on the screen.
Yeah.
So
So
who's up on the roof?
this is the roof.
Rydell and myself.
So what are the circle things?
Those like
Those
little
are
spires.
like spires that come off. There's also statues that are. There's like lots of statues of like gargoyles up on top of this, like very intricately stoneworked like creatures.
But are they on the edge though?
Yeah, perched over.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to. So, just doing a quick survey. What would they be going across this roof to go to? Like, is there an obvious? Why are they crossing this roof?
So there are other rooftops around. It does seem an odd angle because is it being 10 feet taller than the building on either side of it? I mean, the people who took it would have had to have, jumped and then kept going. Why would they do that if they could go in different directions? So that does seem kind of odd.
So
too.
I'm gonna walk the perimeter and just survey and see if I can figure out why they're using this rooftop, where they might be coming from, what they might be
Okay.
going to.
So are all four of you
Before
now?
I hide.
All four of them now?
So
on
how
the
many
line?
of you are up here then? You're up there. You're up. Thea and Rydell are already up there, but you went up there. Did Bjorn also go up there?
I probably would because I'm gonna try to. I was originally planning on trying to get to the other building.
Okay. So the four of you are up there, while Skinner and Captain Drake are down below.
Being drunk.
Okay.
Me.
Which side are they
Pretending.
on? Like,
They're over on this far side.
so they're over there.
Yep.
That's the alleyway.
Yes.
What you thinking, Tank?
So those are the stairs that lead up to the. So you come up there.
Okay, so they go down.
Yep.
They go down that way.
Yes.
So they come up over here.
Yep. So you come up on the roof.
I want to go around the perimeter and see why. Did he explain to us what it sounded like? The direction.
Sounded like
they
somebody
were-
running off the roof, and then he heard stone fall, and he saw like bits of stone outside.
Did
So
it
he's
sound like which way they were going across the roof? Was it
he
like
didn't.
that way or
He
that
didn't
way?
know that.
Okay.
Do we know how big the roof is?
However many squares there are there.
5 feet per square. Did he say what side the stone fell on?
It's a pretty big building. They don't mess around at halfway and halfway and halfway.
No, they don't.
It's got other businesses. in it, but
33
that's
times
it.
5.
Oh,
Did they
So 165 feet.
okay. Can I go like in the middle under the supposedly under this like spire thing or
Yep, you
whatever?
could be
Okay.
under that. Yeah.
Okay.
So again, off the edge, there's all these intricately carved, like gargoyle type statues. I would say, like there's probably 4 on each side.
Did he say what side the stonework crumbled off from?
He found it right outside the front, so that would be on that side that way.
Alright, I'd like to go through and inspect the gargoyles out of curiosity, just see if there's any wear, tear, marks, anything unique about them. Like if there is any rope or some grapple hook
Okay, so
scratches
you're
on it.
also walking it, so you
Yeah,
two
I'm
roll
gonna
it.
start over there and work my
Roll
way
it.
around.
Roll me an investigation.
Both of us, or?
Yeah, both of you.
10.
10, about
18.
18. You notice that there's a couple of the statues where some of the stone is missing, is crumbled, possibly is what caused it. So what broke those, you're not sure.
Do I know the area where it's broken? It's just random spots, or?
Yeah,
At
like
the-
off the top of it. Yeah,
Okay.
like there's one where there's a chip in the back of it, and then there's one where there's a chip out of the head of the gargoyle, and that stone must be what fell to the ground.
And out of curiosity, how many feet is the street in front of it? Because it's the front of the building, right?
Right.
So is it like 20 feet across to the other side of the street?
Oh, all the way across?
Yeah.
Yeah, from the front of the building, yeah, it's a full street across, so it's a street wide enough to get, a wagon on either side of. I mean, this is a pretty nice area.
Like 30-ish feet or so?
At least.
across? Okay.
Yeah, nobody was making that jump.
Alright. And that, okay. Thank you.
Do I notice anything in the alleyway that I'm wandering around in?
You see bits of stone down there on the ground.
In the alleyway, like they had maybe jumped across? or
Possibly,
something?
yeah.
Okay. I want to do two things then. As the captain is like kind of wandering around away from me, I want to try to stealthily climb up the other building. The building.
One of the
across.
side buildings?
Like this one right here. Yeah.
Okay, on the other side of the alley
Yeah.
there.
So like I can stealth. Total of 20. And then do I see any way to climb up?
It's not going to be easy, but you could make that climb, yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to do any kind of checks?
Yeah, you're going to need to make a climb check.
Like acrobatics?
Yeah, acrobatics.
18.
18. Okay. So it's probably gonna take you a few minutes to get up there, but Scanner, you want me to come up there with you?
I'll throw a rope down.
Okay, I'm a little nervous leaving my whole group up on roofs while I'm down here by myself.
So the
You
lip
can
that the
start
gargoyle,
climbing and I'll throw a rope down.
Okay,
Make it
I'll,
easier for you.
I'll join you.
the lip that the gargoyles are on, how high is that lip? So the base, like the roof, and then there's a lip that the gargoyles are sitting on.
They're actually like off the edge.
Okay, so is the roof just flat? And
Yeah.
then- so there's no lip,
No.
but there's these spiral things.
You're talking about like something so you can't walk right off the edge
Yeah.
of it? Yes, there is a little, it's probably about waist high.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so I want to come over here and hide, get low so I'm against the wall, the lip, and that way I can see all the way across there.
Okay.
So the only thing I have to worry about is behind me and behind this. But then I'll have good view, and I'm gonna crouch low and cover myself up. Only my face is visible.
Do you wanna
So
move
we've
him?
got
He's the little team one.
the little guy is going to be hiding over there. Rydell, are you staying over by Thea in the middle?
Yeah.
And you're staying there.
You stand here, Benyor.
I'm gonna move over to the. If I notice where he's at, do I notice you? Are you too difficult to see, or?
Oh,
I'd like to.
I
know if
would
you're
let
there.
you guys know that I'm gonna. That's my position.
All right, cool. Then I'm gonna take the exact opposite to get the largest viewing angle, kind of cross from each other.
Okay.
Once I get on the roof, I have a climber's kit. I'm gonna put on my harness, and once the captain gets up, I'm going to like anchor it down as an action.
Okay. It takes him a little longer than you to get up there, but he does make it up.
And then I'm going to tie the rope to myself and anchor it into that building. And you said it's about 10 feet.
It's 10 feet across, but then it's also 10 feet higher as well.
Is there anything that I could catch onto on the other side?
There's some of the gargoyle statues up there.
There is that lip too. And
So
Bjorn's on that side.
the climbing kit allows me to fall 25 feet without like hurting myself.
Okay.
So I'm going to half the rope to 25 feet roughly, so that if I miss, I can fall. And then I'm going to just run and make the leap.
You're going to try to jump 10 feet up and across.
And across.
Okay, this is not an easy jump. Okay. Rolling acrobatics.
It's gonna make a lot of noise too.
It's not.
12.
Alright, so 12. So you do not make that. So you're able to like brace yourself as you jump and like scramble. You don't make it, but you do make a little bit of a ruckus. You guys hear this from...
And then do I swing back to the other side?
Yes. Now you guys hear this.
I'm immediately jumping up to look over the edge
Okay.
without being seen.
And you
Best I can.
you see Skinner swinging there, and you see Captain Drake pulling on the rope.
Do
Just
I
gotta shake my head.
do I see Bjorn there?
Yes. And then with your night goggles, you see a glowing set of red eyes staring at you. Right at you, like within 5 feet of you, from right below where the statues are. And that is where we're going to take our break for the night.
Oh,
Dun, dun,
man.
dun.
Awesome.
We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Huh?
Welcome back. So before we went on break, we had Bjorn noticing as he was watching Captain Drake pull second in command Skinner up the rope of the building that he's on. You notice a pair of glowing red eyes. And as you see those glowing red eyes, there's also a pair of glowing red eyes over by Tan Corin. And this is where I need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh, snap.
Let's do this.
Fuck.
What's the initiative roll?
The D20.
You're on a cheat, I roll bad.
This isn't taco anymore.
5.
I can't seem to roll good to save my life these days.
Alright, what'd y'all do with my pencil?
Right here.
I need what's his
That's
name
not
dice
it,
that
no.
says
It's right
fuck.
Okay. If I could, 20 to 25,
Oh shit.
15 to 20.
I got a 16.
17.
Thea is the 17.
Rydell's the 16.
Don't like starting.
Rydell is the 16.
Superstars.
10 to 15.
10.
Okay.
Third.
Skinner 10.
5. You got a 5.
5 here too.
I have an extra 3.
Captain Drake at 9, and
Oh, my
then
dice.
God, that guy
Way
sucks.
up
the
16.
fives are both of them.
I
Yep.
Are
Tank
you
Corin
16
and
or
then-
17?
Bjorn
And they both have
Tank
3s.
16.
You can go first. He goes first.
It won't matter. We're both going to be dead.
All right. Thea. I guess you really don't notice anything yet. You're kind of standing on the building.
Did I hear anything?
No noise has been made.
I didn't hear Skinner like slam into the side of a wall.
Yeah, I guess you would have heard that.
Okay. Can I use my message cantrip to communicate with Skinner? Like, what just happened?
Okay, so you say, what just happened?
Do I see the...
No, you're being pulled up. You're trying to focus on climbing up the building.
I respond with, I fell.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You don't sound okay.
And how are you talking in my head?
Don't worry about it.
It's probably been about 6 seconds.
Okay. So, Rydell.
I'm gonna go over where that noise just happened. I'm gonna walk though. I'm not gonna. So I'm just gonna move 15 feet. 'Cause that's walk. No, walking's 30.
Yeah. You get to about there.
Okay. So you get there. Nothing yet. Yeah. Skinner.
Can
You
I see the thing?
roll a perception check. 'Cause you're trying to climb up the building here.
Big old 7.
No, you're really focused on the fact that you're scrambling to be pulled back up here.
I'm going to look up at Thomas Drake and be like, pull faster, let's go.
Okay.
I have a question. Wouldn't there be like the surprise round where he sees the eyes, he would get a chance to respond or say something, and then it would be initiative? Because potentially he could have said something which would have alerted them.
Well, and that would be this next round. Would be the difference.
Okay.
So
Bring it
now
up in the meeting.
this creature leaps up and it attacks
Oh man.
Bjorn.
Does he not take? Well, hold on. Meta question. If that thing attacks his arm, would he take any hit points?
If it's just his arm, possibly not.
I was just
The odds.
So always lead with the arm.
just defense. Armor class at 20.
So it tries to bite you with an 11 and claw you with a 25.
The 25 does have a hit.
Just
Just
gets
barely,
there.
just barely.
Just gets there. Okay. Okay, so this thing, and this is now where it's on top of the building. It's clearly now in sight. You see something leap out of the shadows. Do you have dark vision?
Oh yeah, I got 60 feet.
Okay, so you have enough dark vision to see this glowing red-eyed, stone-looking creature leap up and claw him for 6 points of damage.
Oh.
And you see this happen on the other building?
No, it's right here.
Or on the building that we're on.
You're on.
Oh, I thought that was Tankorin. Sorry, my bad.
Tank's over
And
there.
He's over there.
Tankorin
I don't have
over
wings
there.
yet.
I mean, they're both small and gray. So.
Tankorin, a 9 and a 21.
So this thing comes over the edge and knows I'm there, just
Yes.
automatically.
Yes. It knew you were there the whole time.
Fine. What was your rolls?
A 9 and a 21 with the bite.
The 21 almost hit me. How much damage does it
You
almost
take
do?
5 points of damage. And you got bit by a stone creature with glowing red eyes.
-5?
Yes.
It's rock hard.
It doesn't understand what it's just got itself into.
Alright, the captain goes, what the hell is that? And that's where you would, I guess, as you're getting pulled up, be able to turn. And so he's going to use this round to yank you up over. So you're up on the building, but he points up it, and you see this stone-like creature fighting Bjorn. Bjorn, it's your round.
Oh, sweet. I am going to panic and cast Thunder Wave.
Okay.
So I'm going to make a little bit of noise here. That would be a Constitution check of 14
Okay.
For the little creature.
for the creature.
It fails.
Sweet.
Kick his ass.
So
See
this
Bjorn.
creature gets 2d8 thunder damage.
Okay.
Ooh, an 8 and a 1. So that's a whole 9 points. And is pushed 10 feet away. So, is that 10 feet straight across the edge, or is that straight back? How close of it was
I mean,
it
it's
on the
flying,
edge?
so it doesn't matter.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I blow it away a little.
Okay. But 9 points of damage?
Yep, 9 points of damage.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Stay where you are?
Yep.
Okay.
Everybody would have heard that boom. It's 300 feet.
Yeah, so now a loud thunderclap.
How much stone falls off the building?
Maybe some loose stones.
Loose stones.
Yeah. Tankorin, you're round.
So where did it bite me?
Let's say in the arm.
Like my arm?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll feed the bite, so I'm going to wrap my hand around its head and hold it in.
Okay.
And then put my head sort of up against it, and I'm going to use my whispers, and I'm going to scream in its head like, Leah's light curses you! Just, and slam him with that.
Okay. What's the save on that?
I gotta find it. 15.
Okay.
15, I think charisma. Or, no, maybe that's not right. It's 15. Where is that spell? Sorry for not having it.
This is Dissonant Whispers.
Yeah. Wisdom. 15 on wisdom.
It fails.
So it's 3d6.
Ouch.
And it scares him away.
Only if you let him go.
He's gonna let go of me. 4, 5, 6, 8 points.
8 points of damage.
Yep.
And then it uses its next turn to move away from you, correct?
Yep. Jump off this building. Scumbag thing.
Okay. Thea, you're round.
Well, I get to move, right?
Oh, yeah, you do have movement.
I'm gonna scream, gargoyles! How many were along the edges of these buildings? How many feet were like gargoyles? Every like 10 or every 20 feet or?
You said there was 4
There's
each
4
side.
per side, but you only
Oh, okay.
2 of. actually come alive.
So far.
I am cruising over here.
All 16 turn and look at you.
And where does he? It's on his next move. He has to move away.
Yep.
Okay, I'm just gonna make a note.
All right.
Thea.
Thea's up, Rydell's on deck.
Do I have to count all of these little?
Yeah.
Yeah.
30 feet.
Gosh. No, 120.
Oh, you're within 120.
Okay, so I don't have to. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I shoot a firebolt at this guy that attacked my friend here?
Which one?
This guy.
Yes.
Okay.
Because it was like 305 feet or whatever from side to side, so
Yeah.
right in the middle is less than 120.
Okay, so what do I do to do this?
Roll attack roll.
You don't know how to use this thing.
Firebolt.
Yes, please.
That's mean.
No, I'm at. Don't you not like?
No, I don't know how to use
So you
it.
make a
Okay.
ranged spell attack.
Still hurts.
You should be able to click on the spell and click cast.
It's a cantrip.
It's a cantrip, so there's no cast.
It's a ranged spell attack.
So
So you must roll a d20.
Though.
And add your plus.
Just kidding. How do I get rid of that one? I rolled the wrong one. Sorry. And add. Oh. Okay, and then add my plus what?
Your range spell attack bonus.
Shoot, what is that? Is that this thing?
Well, that's for, yeah.
25.
That hits.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
then roll whatever your damage is for that.
Icky.
Wish I could roll it to the
One?
20s.
Right. That's
One.
impressive.
1 point.
One
yeah,
point of
that's
damage.
stupid.
That's
Yeah, it's the
frustrating.
cantrip.
Nice hit though.
That's still pretty cool.
I get to
Thank
watch that
you.
go flying over my head.
And then you still have a
Precisely.
bonus action, so you could actually
Oh.
quicken spell and then cast another spell at it. Because you are a sorcerer.
That's true. Can I just reuse the same cantrip over and over again?
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
Not over and over again, no.
Cantrip.
No,
Once-
I
once
can't.
But you can
I
do-
can't throw
you
like
mean-
another firebolt at him.
On the same round,
Yeah.
so that would be your other action. So yeah, I guess you could.
Well, she could quicken, so you can do a quicken spell and then you could cast it again.
Did I pick that as my like?
I thought you did.
You're probably right, but I don't remember where that is. Sure. Let's do that. Sure. Okay.
And is it any spell?
But no, you did distance spell, I lied. You can't do that. So,
I can't do that,
yeah, so you can move.
so I can
You
move.
just looked up her thing on your thing?
Technology.
That's amazing.
The more you know.
Hey, welcome to
I'm scared
2023.
of all that stuff.
Okay. Can I like run at it?
Yes.
30
Okay.
feet.
Yes. I appreciate you counting it for me. Thank you.
She's great for our group. She runs into the fray, not away from the fray.
That's so weird.
Right.
All right. So that ends her round. So Rydell's up. Skinner's on deck.
I'm gonna run full speed at this thing. I can make it to it. How big is it?
It's medium size. You're medium size, but it's a little smaller than you.
So I can't pick it up.
No.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take the glaive and swing, and I'm also, before I do blood rage.
So you're gonna rage and blood rage.
Yeah.
Okay.
First, I'm going to grab a dagger, cut myself, and then do.
So you're Bjorn.
Oh no!
How much?
I just did 6 points to myself.
Okay, so you see him cut himself with a knife, and then he just starts like freaking out.
No,
and
I'm
the
just
blood
leaving
starts-
it in. I mean, that's a 6. It's just staying in right
So
there.
he just shoves a dagger into himself, and then the blood starts pooling into his eyes.
I saw that movie. I think you killed me.
Does a 30 hit?
Just.
Just. I
hope
know.
so.
Armor
If the 30 don't
class
hit, we're in trouble.
29.
let me look. Yeah, you got him.
If that ain't hitting, I'm in trouble.
Well, my 25 hit, so it's gotta be less than that.
We're only level 3, aren't we?
I know.
Wait, you guys?
Derek, level
Thea was level 19, I heard.
Bjorn put on a level 19 arm. Good to go.
Yes.
15.
15 points of damage.
And I'm going to frenzy and attack.
What are you attacking with?
The glaive.
Okay.
way.
So you're gonna go frenzy so you can attack again?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're damaging it, but you notice that you're stabbing like stone, and so you just don't feel like it's doing as much damage as
Right.
it normally would.
Okay. Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Does a 16? I mean, I got 16 points damage.
Good God.
Okay, so 8 more. Alright. And you stay where you are?
No, I'm gonna stay right in his face.
Okay. So it brings us to Skinner.
I'm back on the roof.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at the captain and be like, I'm jumping again. I'm just gonna run and jump and try and get over to right. Like I'm gonna aim for like right next to this guy.
Okay, it's a hard jump again because you're going 10 feet up and 10 feet over. Not easy.
21.
So you're able to just grasp the edge and start pulling yourself up.
Can I bonus action dash and get myself up onto the
Yeah.
that
That
wall?
would be, yeah, the end of your round. Yeah.
So then I'm here.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So that brings us to the gargoyles. So the one flies.
Does he go straight back then?
You're running towards that way, so yeah, he's gonna go that way.
Is it 30?
Yeah, well, he can fly 60, so.
Oh.
And then he'll fly back next turn.
Sweet.
The other one is going to attack Rydell now, who is right there. A 20 and a 21.
They both hit.
Both hit. Okay, so you get clawed and bitten.
Any of those crits or?
Nope.
You're asking for him?
12 points.
Okay.
Okay, and that brings us to Drake with Bjorn on deck. So he sees this, and he is going to pull his bow out and shoot his bow at this gargoyle.
If you just identify this
He is
as a
also
woman,
going
you probably go
to
away.
called shot, so he does not hit anybody.
Not gonna happen again.
Still hits. Wow. Okay. So he chunks an arrow right into the gargoyle. All right. That ends his turn. So Bjorn with Tancorin on deck.
I am going to pivot around.
You can get through right there.
I want to keep kind of a distant shot. I'm going to do a called shot and try to shoot between the two guys.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my lightning strike. Let's go with yellow. Come
This is
on.
like lightning.
So you're gonna shoot
exactly.
lightning right out of your fake arm.
Exactly. I kind of take my arm, kind of hit the angle. By the way, I don't know how to aim this very well. It's still new, so good luck. And I end up with a 22. Nice.
That hits.
Oh, actually 23. Sweet.
Wow.
And I get 1d6 plus 4 plus an additional 1d6 per turn when I do hit. Thank goodness, because I rolled a 1. So there's 1 plus 5, total 6 plus 4, 10 points of damage.
10 points of lightning damage.
Yep.
So some of the skin shatters and you could see this red blood marks on him now, like you've heard him. All right, and that brings us to Tancorin.
Sorry, I'm lost in communication. I am going to be cruising over
Well,
here.
you're running. You see across you see a lightning bolt shoot out of somebody, and you know,
Over there?
Yeah, you're not sure from who, but you're like, that's new.
We need to go that way. We need to go that way. So if I take both my actions to run, I can go 60 feet or 50 feet, right?
50 feet for you, yeah.
So,
Yes.
So I'm gonna keep on trucking to them. I'm gonna be. We solved the mystery. It's gargoyles. Let's go.
You hear from the other roof, but we promised to kill them or detain them.
Can I yell at Tankoran? You're just gonna run away?
It's group tactics. We're better off as a group.
Yeah, you are up, Rydell. You're on deck.
I'm the healer.
Okay, so how far away is this thing from me now?
Quite a ways. That one.
It was-
They're both quite a ways.
Is it?
60 and probably another 40. So it's probably at least 100.
Oh, is it within 120?
Yes.
It's really
I'm a-
close.
Fire bolt him again.
Okay.
Okay.
I do believe, to give you some more fun, since we built your character, you can twin spell it if you spend a sorcery point and hit both of them.
Am I within range for both of them? Ooh, how do I do that? Do I just say
Just
it?
say I'm using a sorcery point and I'm twinning the spell and I'm going to hit both of them.
I declare bankruptcy. I am twinning the spell.
Winning.
Okay.
Both
Okay.
gargoyles, right?
That's,
Okay. Make sure it wasn't me in the gargoyle.
okay.
Okay.
Is the other one within
They
distance?
look very similar.
Okay. Do I
It's
have to
120
like?
feet.
I don't got
Yeah, how
wings.
far is that one? That one's a ways out. The one over here.
I just asked him if it was in range, and he said yes.
We need a tape measure.
That's true. Feel like what's the Warhammer or whatever where everything's measured in inches?
It's 100 feet.
Okay.
So wait,
All right.
Do I
So
have
go ahead. You got to roll an attack on each one.
do I have to roll separately?
You
Okay.
need a die.
No, I have my electronic one. Thank you. 11 and then 11.
He's turning the roll around so we can hear it.
Did you get bonuses for that?
I don't know. Do I add anything?
Yeah, you
You
get like,
had your spell modifier.
What is my
Your
switch?
attack.
6.
Oh, so then 17 for both.
17 does hit.
Nice.
so then
roll
roll
that.
your damage.
So roll damage.
Okay.
So 1d10, 1d10.
5.
Okay.
Oops. And then what? 10.
And 10 on the other one. Wow.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And do you stay where you are?
Yeah.
All right. So that brings us to Rydell.
Keep swinging away at this thing.
Okay. Swing
You're
away.
supposed to
I'm
follow
also
me.
it's also gonna frenzy. So
All right. So it gets advantage.
this
Me
thing
either.
gets advantage,
I'm a
or I do.
support character.
No, 8's gonna get your. Well, no. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. It does a
39.
no. It's a 29. But does the
29 hits.
Does a 29 and a 20 hit?
Yes.
Jeez. Monster.
First one's going to be a 13,
Half that. Okay.
and then the next one's gonna be a 19.
What?
So even though your attacks don't seem to be doing the damage they normally would, this thing gets shattered and just falls to the ground.
Whoa.
I would like to grab its head if it's not shattered.
Okay. It's
Can
not-
can we see all the way over to where like
It's really dark, so only if you have dark vision.
I can't even see that far.
So at this point, it is Skinner.
I'm gonna look over at the captain and be like, put my feet up on kind of the ledge and be like, "Let's go, Captain, get over here."
You got the rope.
It's time. I'm harnessed in.
Okay. It's like I'm gonna make a shot for it.
I'd like to grab
do
the
that.
rope without him noticing.
What do you mean?
Like the rope is harnessed to him, right?
Yes.
I'm also going to grab him or the rope, whatever's going to be easier.
So give like a help action. To
Yeah.
So he
the help
goes
action.
and makes a running leap and does not quite get there. He's like, ah! He's like scrambling on there, but you guys have the rope, so you're able to hold him up.
You want us to strength that, or
He is going to have to roll a check to hold on,
even with his
which
advantage?
he does, but he still takes a little bit of damage from smacking into the wall. Meanwhile, the other one comes flying back, is on the board. And now,
Can I?
we're
Since it's still my
on-
turn, can I advantage like start pulling him up?
Yes.
Can I help action that?
Yes.
It's gonna take me. Well, I already rolled the help. It's gonna take me a minute because I'm a.
Bjorn, you're
Big
up
old 6.
with Tancorn on deck.
I'm
I
going to
got
turn and
19.
run
Now you don't see
in
that
the
one.
direction.
I don't. How far do your goggles see?
They only see 60 feet.
So you have no idea that one's over there.
I'm gonna start.
I've been
running that
yelling.
way.
Yeah, but they've been kind of focused on getting clawed and bit.
Could you move my guy 70 total? 35.
Towards
I'm gonna
where?
use my action to dash towards wherever the voice was coming from. So it'd be towards Tankorn. Thanks. And I'm bonus action, kind of looking around, seeing if I can see anything
Are
else.
you within 60 feet still, or no?
No. No.
Okay, so you don't see anything yet.
If he can see me, I would motion to him.
Well, you don't see it anymore either, though.
Yeah, but I would motion to him that there was one on my side.
Okay, so it's Tancorn, it's your round.
She's not following me, so I'm gonna stop.
Yeah, because I'm not a coward.
So, I see him now. Does anybody need healing?
No, I think everyone's perfectly fine.
We have one on this side that didn't die yet. And Thea's not following, so I guess we're gonna stay and fight.
Thea's not a follower.
Diaz lion, no sheep.
Non-conformist.
All right. So Thea, what do you do?
How far away is this?
Thea, you got this. You're gonna be great.
Do you have? You don't have dark vision, so you're not.
I
Yeah,
do
yeah,
have
it's-
dark vision.
You do?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
Okay. So how far away is that?
60 feet.
So
about.
you can see it's coming back then.
Okay.
And you get an inspiration point.
I got an inspiration point.
How'd she get
So
that?
she-
I was
In bonus
talking
action.
her up.
So what? She gets like a tad of D8, right?
So what do I
D6.
Or D8.
wait?
D6 at your
D6.
level, yeah.
Roll this for your next attack.
Oh gosh. Okay.
So what are you doing now?
I'm just gonna thunderbolt it again.
Firebolt or thunder?
Sorry, firebolt. Sorry.
Okay.
Fireball.
So you get to add the D6
roll
to your D20
Yep.
This
roll,
in addition. Ooh,
Oh, she crushed it.
19.
plus your spell adjustment.
Oh,
Which is 6.
25.
So you hit.
Nice.
So roll a 1d10.
Why are you giving me more stuff?
So that you can do actual rolls.
Yes.
7.
D&D
7.
Beyond takes too long.
All
Give me
But
right.
my purple
I
dice.
like it.
All right.
Keeps
So that
everything in
end,
one
do you
spot.
stay where you are, or do you move, or?
Me?
Yes.
Did I hit it?
You did. You did 7 points.
Okay.
I thought you said. So
I
now
did.
Are
I
you
did.
gonna move, or
Sorry.
are you gonna stay?
Yeah, can I run at it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably gonna leave it. Then I'll be screwed.
Thank you.
All right.
Funny.
And then that brings us to Rydell with Skinner on deck.
Did I see Vigneron run the other way? Do you want me to make a perception check?
Sure.
I rolled a 19, but I get an 18, so I got a -1 on.
So you do notice it, but you were busy cutting up the gargoyle too, because you were.
So did I notice him run?
You noticed him. So do you want to cut up the gargoyle, or do you want to turn and run?
I'm gonna turn and run.
Okay. All right. So you can.
I'm gonna dash as well. So.
All right, Skinner. What do you do?
Did I get the captain up yet? I would assume I'm still fighting to get the captain.
Yeah, that's true. You're probably still pulling with him.
I will continue to pull him.
Okay. So I'll say at the end of that round, at the end of his round, he'll be up.
Right.
Okay. So the gargoyle is gonna fly in and attack Thea.
Thea.
Thea. Sorry. 9 and a 20. So I assume the 9 misses. Does the 20 hit? What's your armor class?
12.
Okay. So 10 points of damage.
I'm small.
She's a sorcerer.
Oh.
10 points of damage from a bite.
Oh, shoot. Okay, hang on.
And it is just for staying there trying to swarm you. Drake uses the rest of his round to get up. Bjorn, you are up with Tancorn on deck.
I'm gonna keep running towards the direction where Tankorn came from. So 70 more feet. So 35 for my first, and then 35 for my action if I don't see anything.
You're gonna get to right there.
Sweet.
Nice.
You're within 20 feet now, so
Okay. Tancorin.
I run up. And do, I'm 5 foot out. Can I get to her? Like,
Yeah.
And do cure wounds?
Okay.
Thank you.
Out of the ring.
Like, are you
didn't
using
get the
out
ring
of
back,
those
I don't
the
think.
ring?
No. I never got that back yet.
Oh.
Okay, that's true.
My magic spell.
Now, you have a choice. Do you want to heal or do you want to throw a boomerang?
I don't have a boomerang.
So,
It's a very, very tempting.
Boomerang.
Isn't that Caleb? Okay.
So it's.
Shazer's the best healer ever.
he
Ah.
is.
Let's see.
He's learning.
The bird is not of this world, so maybe they do things different in the plane of existence he's from.
Hey, the bird's the word.
This world.
How much did you heal?
Everybody say
I think he's trying to figure it out.
about the bird.
Come on.
I got too much stuff.
Cure wounds. It's a
There it
D8,
is.
I believe,
But
right?
D&D
D8
Beyond takes
plus your
too long.
spellcaster modifier.
But 12 pages of paper.
7 plus 4.
Very
So
tight.
11.
There you go.
So
Ooh.
You're
All right.
14,
Yeah.
You're welcome.
So,
Thank you.
Theo, what do you do?
I am going to cast.
Boom.
No. I'm gonna cast Suggestion.
Okay.
On our ugly friend here, and I'm gonna tell him,
What the hell?
"What's up?"
Didn't say you.
Oh, I thought
Gargoyle.
No, on the gargoyle, not on
You
you.
gotta specify, okay?
Sorry.
Specify
Oh,
ugly.
Ugly friend.
sorry. Wow. Okay.
Okay.
I don't think he'd self-identify as ugly. All right. I'm gonna tell the gargoyle, like, you and your friend stop attacking us and come with us willingly.
Alright, so it makes a wisdom saving throw. Oh, it made it. So it shakes off your suggestion and keeps trying to attack you.
Well, that's rude.
Alright, brings us to Rydell with Skinner on deck.
I'm gonna move up
Already felt
here,
lovely.
and I'm going to pop him with the crossbow.
Okay?
And I can't frenzy with the crossbow, can
No.
I? That's what I figured. So I'm gonna shoot once.
You get advantage.
I get advantage.
Why would you get
'Cause he's
advantage?
flanking.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's true. So you can roll twice.
Okay, I don't think I'm gonna get better than what I just got, but
So
I'm
You
glad
roll
we
an
tried.
at 20.
I got a 17.
Okay, so you hit.
Skinner's letting other people do the work this time. He's tired from the last battle.
I'm sure.
I'm pulling up the captain.
Yeah.
Does I got
15 people last
13 points of damage?
Okay,
Oh.
so half that.
Nice.
Alright.
The big crossbow bolt comes flying in.
Are you remembering to add your blood rage?
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
Why do you think it's been so high?
Okay, so then that brings us to Skinner.
I'm going to yank the rope out of the captain's hand and dash 60 feet towards the group.
Okay.
That's it. Jeez.
Okay.
Lame. How far away do you think I am?
He's gonna go right there with you, by the way.
He's getting the adventure he asked for.
Okay.
I was thinking he missed an opportunity with like Mufasa
So
there.
before
on the
he
edge.
can get his round, the gargoyle attacks Thea again.
Flip the captain.
Thea.
Yeah.
Thea.
Drop
Bye.
We'll get it right
Captain.
eventually.
You are not my
It
captain.
took Rydell like a month to get Bjorn right.
Yeah. 14 and a 25. They both hit then? You said armor class 12?
Yeah.
I remember, I am a meat shield.
Alright.
Emphasis on the meat.
14 points of damage.
Okay.
I got this.
Alright. And then he fires off an arrow at it, so he's gonna call shot. And still hits.
Hey,
Nice.
He's pretty good with these arrows.
that is a beastly shot, man. Tucked it
Holy-
right underneath her wing.
Yeah. Well, those aren't showing, correct?
Yeah.
No, I don't have them yet.
Yes.
I was gonna say, I'm like, yeah, we don't notice
No.
that, do we?
Nope.
No. So, I mean, he hits it square with an arrow. Does some good damage, like it's sticking out, and there's some blood showing.
Alright, what about mine?
And
something
Bjorn,
better
you
than me.
are up with Tancorin on deck.
I am going to try to do a called shot with my lightning strike.
Okay.
So, total of 19.
19 hits.
Awesome. And I will use overcharge on this thing. So it's 6 plus 6 plus 4. So
The hair on
That's
your
16.
head and mine is gonna raise.
Okay.
maximum damage.
So this thing just like the Emperor from Star Wars just and it just like and
Damn
just
it.
collapses to the ground.
Glad you're between me and it.
And
Goo
I would like a reaction of some kind because none of you have seen A, this fake arm, and secondly,
Well,
none of you
yeah,
have
we
seen
have.
him shoot lightning out of this fake arm.
We've seen it.
I just
seen
can't
the-
see because I just saw lightning. I'm like,
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
blind.
right.
Like that just blinded me.
Don't go too close to the edge.
Captain's like, well, I expected adventure with you all.
I'm gonna look
Didn't
over
know
at
you were gonna sit
Rydell
in
and
the
be
back.
like, "Did you get that head?
Yeah.
Let's take this other head too."
He's in the back. He shot both of them with arrows. Thank you very much.
Is anybody hurt? Does anybody need help?
Does anyone have the rock?
Captain's
Oh,
like,
I'm
"My-
hurt.
my
I'm hurt. I'm hurt.
shoulder."
I'm hurt.
He's
I'm
like-
hurt.
He's like,
You have the rock.
he's looking around. He's like, do any of you have a
Are
healing
you
of a
hurt?
different
Yeah.
kind?
I'm gonna throw the rock at Rydell.
Like,
Is this a joke?
I'll give him a heal.
no. When I hit that wall, it tore part of my tunic here. I'm wondering if any of you have that kind of healing.
Yeah, I'll go up to him and cast mending. Sure.
Tankorin, I'm hurt.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank
I know it's important.
It is.
I'm gonna throw the rock at Rydell.
Roll
8
damage.
points to you.
Thank you.
So it's a 2d6 healing. I'll roll the damage.
I got a nat 20 on my roll. So
Okay.
Are
It's
both
critical.
the
He gets
gargoyles
So it
dead?
is a crit then. You get to double.
12
They're both
points
dead?
of healing.
Hang on. So how much damage? So oh, you're lucky. So only 6 points of damage. So this rock hits you, but then it starts to heal. And the captain's between you mending his shirt and then seeing that, he's like,
Yeah, it's a different kind.
I'm gonna
of
be like, Rydell, throw it at Thea. She looks hurt too.
I take the rock after I just got hit. And
I'm
gonna
jumping
chuck
out of the way.
it. I chuck it as hard as I can at the.
dodge action.
Well, since she doesn't have her
armor class is 12.
well, I got a 13, so.
So you hit her. So you turn to see this rock hit you.
Thea!
And you take 4 points of damage.
Oh. Well, you get 9 points of healing.
So you healed 5 points.
Okay, so it's a rock that hurts you and then heals you.
Yeah, so
Yes.
he hit you with a rock for 4 points of damage. It
Okay.
stung, but then you feel better afterwards.
Okay, well, I'm
Throw it at me. Throw it at me.
Nearly restored. Sure. Can I throw it?
Roll an attack.
Oh, jeez. Is that just a 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
In strength.
And
Or
then-
dex, whatever you
And then-
like.
Ah, okay. 12.
Was that with your strength?
Sorry.
or dex?
11. That was with my dexterity.
You
I'm
can
just
use
standing
take
there to
the
take
better.
it, so it would be like
Well, my
a,
So
strength
it's a
is
10
negative
then,
1.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right, so you hit him with a rock.
so roll 2d6.
You take 5 points of damage.
Thank you.
How much does he heal?
Do I add them together?
Yeah.
Yes.
9.
So you got 4 points back.
Okay.
I'm going to lean over to the captain and be like, I think I'm in love.
Do I hear that?
Roll a perception check.
Do you want me to
Is it
stealth
Stealth it.
Yeah.
is it like passive perception?
Ooh, I did not
Also
say
roll
that
a
quietly.
d20 and see if you can beat that.
Okay.
Adding your perception bonus.
Oh my gosh, there's too many bonuses. What am I looking at?
Skills.
Skills.
And then go down to the P's.
Go to P's. Okay.
Perception.
All the way to the right.
Uh-huh. Well, I forgot what I rolled now.
So,
Reroll.
Reroll.
while you're doing
21.
that, 21, you heard that.
Okay.
The captain's like, well, he did ask for proof. What do we bring him?
I have his head.
if you're okay carrying that, we can certainly bring him that.
Oh,
We
hey.
getting paid.
Speaking of proof, did I gain your trust?
Yeah, you're great.
Okay.
Next time I tell you to run.
Why don't you sing a song about her?
I'm not your little music box.
So you guys,
If I had run, we wouldn't have
he's
killed
like,
it.
Why
let's
did we bring
not.
this guy along?
No, you did fine. You were great.
Man,
I
start
did
climbing.
fine.
Remember, we don't
You're
want
gonna
to
fit
stay
in.
out
You
too
said I
late. We
needed
do
to
have
make
to
the
leave
kill to
early
be
in the
part of the team.
morning. So let's.
Sorry about
Let's
our
just
partner,
sneak
Skinner.
downstairs
Unless
and
that's
leave
good
this
for
on
you.
his desk.
Well,
I
he's
don't
still
really
in
care.
there.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
Can
most
I
of it
sneak
outside.
down there and drop it on his desk?
Well, he's in his room. I mean,
Okay.
you want to go in there?
Oh, I
I'll
would
go
love
in
to.
there.
Let's go.
Okay.
Rydell, come with me.
We're gonna wake him up.
Yes.
So you guys go. It's not that late. I mean, it's dark, but it's not like midnight.
We found out what Paddington was.
So you guys go down. Knock. Do you knock on the door? What do you do?
I'll try it. Is it locked?
Yeah.
I mean, they did say they work late. So
Nope, I'm barging right
I
through
would like
that
to
door.
pick the lock.
Okay.
Why don't you just knock on the door?
14.
Captain's
No.
taking a little
You
lie
can
down.
just push us off. The
And halfling, and halfling, they have nice locks on their door.
Okay. Rydell, kick it open.
Alright, I'm going to do so.
Why
Okay,
don't-
so as you were picking the lock and unable to,
Nope, sorry.
okay.
He,
Wait,
He
right now,
opens the
before you do
door.
that.
Why don't we just knock on their door? There's clearly still people working.
what do you want?
Look, we got this head.
I gotta put this head right in his face.
We have solved your
No,
mystery.
he's taller than you.
No, he's
You're holding
not.
it up.
Okay,
We are here
he's
to
how tall?
get
7
paid.
foot, right?
Yes.
I'm 6'7". It's not gonna be that much of a difference.
Fair.
Head's right in his face.
What is that?
Your problem.
We
Money.
fought some gargoyles. They came alive.
You have or had a pest infestation.
This is what's been stomping on your roof.
You should have seen how powerfully I killed them.
And they're dead?
Yep, both of them.
Aren't we holding their heads?
No,
Just
you only
the
have
one.
one.
Oh.
Yeah, the
There's
other one's
another head upstairs if you want it.
parts of it.
2 of them, we killed
Wait
2.
a minute.
There may be more. We're not sure.
You said you weren't going to damage anything. You're telling me you broke 2 gargoyle statues?
No, they attacked us.
These guys weren't
They weren't
statues.
part of your building.
I think whoever sold you them took advantage of you.
Nobody takes advantage of halfway.
Well, I think that's another job for us. Who sold you the statues?
Or they came and perched and kind of blended in with the other ones.
Maybe.
Do you have the original blueprints to the building?
I might be suing the stonemasons of this city. That's what I might be doing.
Well, you're doing that. Do you think?
We can get paid.
He pulls a pouch, throws it to the captain, as promised.
I'd like to try snagging that pouch as he throws it.
Okay, the captain. That's a sleight of hand versus the captain's sleight of hand. That's one thing. Oh,
Alright. So,
I hope
what'd
slip
you
on-
get?
I hope you
Because
slip on the next
Just
floor.
roll.
10.
you get a 29.
Yeah, my
You rolled
most.
that 20. I mean,
The most I could have done was 22. So,
so the captain, lightning quick, money's out there. Like you barely even see it. You're like, what?
I was just swatting at a fly.
Yeah, yeah. You
I'm
go to
going-
raise your hand, the money's already gone. You're like,
I'm gonna
"Whoa."
yawn and be like, well, "Let's go to bed, man. It's late."
We do. We have a journey tomorrow to go north. So let's walk back. We'll divvy it up. 50 gold to each of you.
50 gold.
Yeah, and there was 300 total. There's 6 of you. Each get 50.
I want 52.
No, you get 50.
I will gladly accept 50.
I
Okay.
will also take this.
So you go to bed. It's tough to, you get back to the barracks. You've got 50 gold in your pocket. You're kind of jacked up, but you know you got a trip tomorrow. So time to.
Getting yours rolling in dough.
Before I go to sleep, I would like to spend an action to get my homunculus back up and running and deactivate my goggles.
Do I see the room that Thea sleeps in? Because I assume she doesn't sleep with.
Oh yeah, do I sleep with all the rest of the soldiers, or there's like women's quarters?
There's
cooties.
the bathroom itself
Women's
is separate,
quarters.
where the wash area and that is separate, but the barracks where the beds are, you're all in the same area.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt to stay up
Don't even
a
want to
little
know.
late. And
Okay.
after everybody goes to bed, I'm going to take out my ink and pen, and I'm going to
Alright.
write a love letter to Thea. Just be like, you are incredibly beautiful, and I am so glad to have met you. I can't wait to get to know you better.
Okay.
From your secret admirer.
Human love makes me
And
sick.
then I'm going to like stealthily just kind of like set it on
No
her
love is
nightstand
proper,
next to her
right?
bed.
Okay, roll a stealth check.
16.
16. Okay. Thea, roll a
Yeah,
perception check at disadvantage because you were in bed.
How do I roll it at
So roll
disadvantage?
twice, take the lowest roll.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
This is gonna be great.
Oh, they're both 14.
Plus what? What's your...
Plus my perception?
Yeah,
16. It's like 16 total.
okay. So you're not sure if you were awake or if it was in a dream that you thought you saw somebody leaves a letter by your nightstand. But in the morning...
Would I recognize the person at all, or I'm just
no,
not
just
sure? If,
like you were just kind of out of it and sleeping, you thought, but you wake up and there is a letter on your nightstand.
Okay.
So, not sure how you want to handle that. Something, a letter from your secret admirer.
I will. Is it like morning time now, or are we
Yes,
still sleeping now?
next
Okay.
morning.
All right. I will pick it up discreetly, read it quietly to myself, and then stick it in my little backpack thing.
Okay. All right. So the captain's already waiting for you.
I have to stop by the church. I have to get my ring.
Okay.
It's important.
We can get it on the way out of town.
Can I run and get my dagger as well?
You would have time. Yeah.
I'd like to get breakfast.
You have time to eat breakfast.
Okay.
I'll go get breakfast.
So you're all geared up on your horses. Do you remember your horses?
Speedy.
Angus.
Never forget Speedy.
Lucy.
Goat.
Ellis
All right. And the horse is all still alive.
Island.
Drake's waiting for you at the edge of town. He's got this beautiful white stallion. It's got like this black mane off the, and it looks just majestic. I mean, kind of prancing, waiting for you. He's all dressed very, very nicely.
Why is your horse white?
It's my horse.
Why is it white though?
You've never seen a white horse before? You have, but you also know they're extremely expensive. Very, very high cost.
What color's my horse?
Brown.
This is bullshit.
Is it a special brown horse?
No.
What
This
colors?
is brown.
What,
I
do we all
You
have
all
brown?
have brown horses. He has a white horse.
I would
Mine
like
have
to
spots on it.
show off in front of Thea and the captain. I would like to try and rear my horse back.
I will
Okay.
also do that.
Okay. Let's see some animal handling checks here, folks.
9.
9. So you fall off.
Can I do an
15.
acrobatics to stay on?
You can do acrobatics to not take damage.
19.
Okay, so you fall off but don't take damage. What'd you roll?
15.
15. So you're able to actually do it, and your horse goes back down. Hand
Nice
forward.
job, Tank.
I'm gonna whisper in Speedy's ear.
Right, Ellie.
Speedy,
No.
you can do this, buddy,
Done.
and give him a bonus.
Thank you.
Okay.
My horse is getting advantage today.
All right.
You gotta show them that we can do this.
Roll. This is your check, not his, though.
That's all right. He's gonna work with me here.
The horses get their own checks.
This was handle animal, right?
Yeah.
Gives them advantage.
Do I have
throughout
a
them all.
bonus to my handle animal with Speedy yet?
No.
Not yet.
Oh my gosh.
We've been doing this
I did
for
mine first try.
weeks now. Handle animal.
I'm like
20.
Wow. You finally, for the first time, are able to go up and stay on.
Oh my gosh. I need to go find
Oh.
find Speedy's an apple or something special to feed this guy. I'm just praising.
All
Wonderful
right.
job, Speedy. You're the best.
So,
And when I fall off my horse and land on my feet, I'm going to go,
Ta-da!
I would like to look at Skinner as I rear mine up and just look at him.
The captain's like, "Are we ready to go?"
I would like to then acrobatically jump up behind my horse, like up on top of it,
Kicked in the balls.
and I'm going to get kicked in the balls with a big old 9.
So you leap, hit yourself on the ass of the horse, and fall back down.
And then I will get up with my little bit of pride left and mount the horse normally.
If you'd rolled a 1, you'd have got jacked.
Yes.
Boom, boom.
Face
Accidentally
broken
grabbed the
open.
horse
It's good.
tail.
Okay, so
Well,
you guys are out on the open road again. This time
I had to
heading
get my
north.
ring.
Hmm?
I had to get my ring.
He said
You
he got
did.
it in the way.
Okay.
Yep.
okay.
You got your ring.
I
You
my
got your dagger.
Did they tell him what spells you got?
I told him what spells.
Yep.
And I gave him an extra 5 gold as donation for doing that for me.
Did we get our outfits?
Not
Not
yet.
yet.
Those are not ready yet.
Jeez, man, this tailor's taking a long time.
It's a lot of work.
Do you see how good I look?
I thought he was like magical or something.
No, not magical.
No, just very stylish.
Yes, very stylish, not
Okay.
magical.
Do you want peacock feathers too?
I told him that I trusted his opinion.
Can't wait to see that outfit. All right, so you guys make your way north, and the captain says, "Now, as soon as you get outside of view of the town, he immediately takes his tunic off and."
We were supposed to have those on.
Just inside the city walls, and when we're doing the actual mission, but traveling, I don't really feel the need to wear them.
I'll take mine off and just like shove it in my little horse pouch and be like,
How'd you convince the captain to take off the tunic?
does it really matter?
It's just fascinating.
Skinner.
Oh, Skinner, you got
Hey, it was his idea.
All right, let's go.
All right, so
Is anybody near me? Like, is my horse trotting next
you're
to anybody?
close to people, yeah, whoever
To-
you want to be.
Anybody in particular that's not Skinner?
We're in like traveling.
Yeah.
You want me? Let's just
Pick
make
who
a
you wanna
formation
be
Yeah,
real
you
quick.
could ride next to
Or-
anybody.
Let's just do Thea.
I'd be right up front with the captain.
Then
I'll be all the way in the back.
Then
Okay.
it would be.
I'll be back with him.
So it'd be you.
We're buds.
Sure.
I guess.
We're still buds, right?
You can
Yeah,
be
we're
next to
buds.
whoever you want.
Okay. So is Rydell next to me?
Just not.
Yes.
Sure.
chatting
Okay.
with
Can I just kind of like, psst, Rydell,
What's up?
what's up with Skinner? Is he always this weird?
What do you mean about weird?
Like, all the stuff with the horse and the jumping around and getting kicked. Like, is that how he always is?
To
Or-
an extent, yeah. I think it's more. I think he's. I don't know. He got poisoned a little bit ago. He's been acting a little weird after that.
Oh,
Could be something like that.
okay. Someone should get some kind of like antidote for him.
Oh,
I'm,
we figured it
I'm
out.
worried about him.
He'll be happy.
I'll keep an eye on him.
Okay.
So we know this is a good the full 3-day journey north. Would anybody like to scout ahead here, or how
I
do
will.
we want to break this up?
Let's go.
I'm gonna have him hold my horse while I attune to my ring.
I'm
You
scouting.
okay with that? Will you
Okay.
hold on?
Yeah,
that
I'll
way I
hold
can
on to
focus.
I'll scout with Rydell as well.
You
So
wanna-
you're gonna. So as you guys begin the day, it's kind of a dreary day. It's still springtime, and this happens many times in the spring. You get rain, and it's
Oh no.
definitely been rainy. So you guys are kind of leading the way ahead.
I'll pull up my cloak over my head that I got from Leo while it's raining.
You get through your scouting trip. Everything seems to be good. You're just getting to the edge of the Lord's Fields. When it's your turn to come back.
I'm gonna look at Rydell and just be like, I'll go check in and come back up, and then I'm just gonna ride back,
Okay.
tell the captain like everything looks good, and then I'm just gonna turn around and ride back up to Rydell.
Okay. So you guys are gonna continue to stay
And just
scouting.
keep, just keep.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep running back and forth with Lucy,
So after a while, you guys might want to let somebody else take turn. I mean, it's up to you, or if you want to keep doing this the whole day, but you don't want to wear your horses out.
Mine's just trotting up ahead now. I mean, I'm up ahead. His
Every
is-
couple times I'll have Rydell ride back.
No, never mind.
Okay.
How long does it take to attune a range?
I would say you could do it out while you're on this trip, for sure. I would say probably the first day.
Takes a day.
Usually takes an hour of short rest.
So you can do it if that's all you're focused on while you're riding your horse. I'll let
Yeah,
you
if
do
I'm
it. Yeah.
I'm just focused on that. He's guiding my horse for me. As long as we don't get into any trouble for that hour and a half.
Well,
Take longer.
if that's the case,
Out of curiosity, what kind of spells do you have in it?
After I'm attuned to it,
Yeah. When he's just about attuned, I'm gonna interrupt him. Hey, what's in that bird?
son of a bitch! Now you gotta start over. You
All right, so you guys do this for the better part of the day. It's kind of rained off and on most of the day before the captain kind of calls a halt, says we should take our first break here. We should rest.
Is it still raining?
It's drizzling now
why did we take a break?
because you've been riding all day.
I'm gonna go up to the captain and be like, "Hey, captain, I've got a tent with me on my horse. You want it? And then that way you can stay out of the rain."
I brought one as well.
Oh, okay.
Smart.
I'll offer it to.
Does everyone have a tent?
Just me. I'll offer it to Thea. She seems like she might get cold.
I technically have one. I just never use it.
Mine's big enough for two if there's one of you that doesn't snore.
Rydell doesn't snore.
Is it big enough for? No, I'm not. I rather sleep outside. I'm used to sleeping outside anyways.
He finds a spot though where there's at least some tree cover, overhead, so it's not going to be just straight raining down below. But
Well, the two of you use the tent. She uses your half tent or your smaller one.
Okay.
Half tent. It's just like a dish towel.
And
it's enough to keep you covered. So you're gonna share a tent with the captain.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna snore incredibly loud the entire night.
Okay. Anything you all who's on watch though? I guess let's do this.
Me.
I'll take a watch.
Okay.
I'll take the watch same as him.
So let's split it into two per group, 3 watches. How do we want to do this? Who's with the captain?
It would be you. You're sleeping in the same tent.
Sure.
Okay.
The captain might not like that if he's snoring. He might prefer.
Anything that you want to talk to
That's
him
true.
about?
To the captain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him. Hey, Captain, you were saying things earlier about you like my other work. What do you mean by that?
I said your style more. From what I've read in the reports and what I've heard, I think you're very similar to me in many ways.
What do you mean by that?
You don't like to be tied down,
Of course.
but you also care about the way you look, because that's important. Appearance is everything. And you're more than meets the eye.
True.
Kind of flirty.
I was talking to our mutual friend Leo.
He's done good work for me.
He said you have multiple outfits from him.
Truth be told, almost all my outfits are made by Leo now.
He does do good work.
I mean, I could walk around in shabby cloaks and robes like some people do, but that's not really my thing.
Yeah, like Rydell. I'm trying to get him a better outfit. But why? I've heard that you reject being one of the royals.
I decided at a very young age that I can't see myself growing old, sitting at a desk, making decisions on other people, whether they live or die. Because, let's face it, they make some amazing decisions, but every decision they make has consequences. And I saw my father make consequences when he was High Lord that sent good men to their deaths. It's not for me to do. I'll gladly die first before I send anyone to their death.
It's fair. Do you know anything about this island kind of to the south where I hear
Creolis?
I hear rumors of slavers. Do you know anything about this?
Oh, it's no rumor. It's true.
I'm not originally from this area, so I don't know a ton about it.
I'm sure Rydell could tell you a lot about it.
They've told me a bunch, but I just wanted to know what kind of the main Vassardell perspective was.
Oh, it's an eyesore if you ask me. Vassardell is against slavery, of course, but it doesn't stop them from trading with Creolis constantly for a valuable resource.
I mean, it seems like you need a man of intelligence like yourself in charge of the country then to stop that, maybe take over Creolis.
I don't know. It's above my pay grade, and I'd like to keep it that way. I don't discredit that they need the minerals they get from there, but I absolutely think it's a horrible, horrible practice.
It's understandable. By the way, I would like the 10 additional % of money that I get given evenly to my other 4 comrades.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think at least some of them have a little more reason to be in the guard than I do. Like I said, I'm not even from here, so I could leave at any time.
Okay. I'll make note of that. Alright, so your watch goes by uneventful. Who has the next watch?
You and me?
Sure.
Alright. Anything you want to talk about while on?
Thanks for holding my horse while I got a tune to the ring. The ring's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Can I make a snore check?
A snort.
I got 2 level 2 spells, group healing spells called
nice.
Word of Healing.
Yep.
And 1 cure wounds, so I got 5 levels worth of healing spells.
Oh, that's
That would be
awesome.
Intimidation.
It'll come in real handy.
Yeah, I think
Nice.
it could be life saving.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks for all your help
Yeah, no
understanding
problem.
it.
Yeah, no, I'm glad I could help. And
What's with the new arm tool?
oh yeah, it's finally got a good replacement, from the original.
You fried the gargoyle.
Yeah, thanks.
A little heads up, next time might be nice. You blinded the crap out of me.
Yeah, I'm still
Bjorn.
learning that. Shit.
Do I notice his body language change?
Yeah. But you don't hear this. That wasn't the decision. Be careful, Bjorn. I'd hate to lose you, your friend.
Yep.
You okay? You just went quiet there.
Yeah.
What's going on? You're starting to remind me of Rydell.
I've been thinking about our little adventure here we've been having, and I actually just want to say I'm sorry. I brought you on board with this whole plan of, setting sail to an adventure, and, he was right. Everything I do is in destruction. I try to build something.
Who was right?
You know who.
You talking about that black pirate?
Yeah. I don't want to say his name. Afraid that it might bring a little bit of his attention. But yeah, I try to make things better, and I only make things so much worse. Everything I touch turns to destruction.
You really think that?
I know that.
I don't know.
So if it was just me, it wouldn't be a problem. But I'm failing you. I brought you on board with this, and I just want to say I'm sorry.
I don't agree with you. And traveling with you has been a great joy. And Rydell, he's having the time of his life. Like, he would, without you and me, he would have been trapped there. So
Yeah, thank goodness you
You know
talked
what I
me
mean?
into that.
I don't know. I'm sorry you're struggling with something, but I don't agree. And besides blinding me, you're learning some amazing skills. Like imagine all the good that you can do with your technology. Like
Yeah, or the destruction I can wreak.
yeah, I mean
Yeah.
you gotta destroy bad people to make good things happen. Like Gargos.
Yeah.
We got paid. That was nice.
Yeah, it shouldn't be through just killing though. That's all I seem to be good at lately.
I'm gonna attempt to like talk my friend up, cheer him up, and give him a boost of confidence.
Yeah, sing him a song.
Yeah, how are you
Well,
going?
not really a song, but just use my oratory skills to remind him of all the good he's doing for me and his friend and his new companions. How just his circumstances being here has changed everything for the better.
Okay.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Yeah.
Um,
You're very useful and we need you and we want you here.
I feel a little better. I appreciate it. And thanks for everything.
Felt like I just got recruited into the army there, but
You can be all you can be.
Remember,
Near the
our goal isn't to stay in the military. it's to bring freedom to the people, burn the island down, or just find our adventures elsewhere.
Repay our taxes and get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Awesome. Near the end of our watch, I want to try to kind of sneak away off to the side, like
Okay.
far enough away. And then I'm going to try to speak out loud. What decision are you talking about? I'll just wait for a little while in
okay.
case I hear anything. And then I'll go back if I don't hear anything.
After a minute, you hear Bjorn. There are many paths. I can't see them all. But I know a grave decision is coming. And it's coming from you, or I wouldn't be able to see it. Be wary, is all I can tell you.
Well, I'll make sure I take the right one. That doesn't involve me losing my soul.
You hear no response.
Alright. And then I'm gonna go back
Okay.
and I'm gonna try to get some sleep
All right.
after waking up, you know.
So the last and final shift of the night. Nothing seems to happen there. Right down, Thea.
Just practicing prestidigitation for fun.
Practicing what?
Prestidigitation, just
Like,
for
what
fun.
are you doing?
Just making little illusions appear. Just practice, just for fun.
Okay, so this is what you see.
What do I see?
Yeah, what does he see?
I don't know. Just like little. What are the suggestions? I don't know.
Little hobgoblins.
A little sensory
Sexy
effect,
hobgoblins.
like a shower of sparks, a puff of wind, little musical notes.
kids.
Maybe I send like a little stinky smell over to Rydell, see if he notices. Mess with him.
Smells like hobgoblin.
What are you doing?
Just practicing.
Practicing for what?
Whatever's yet to come.
You're gonna bore them to death?
Is that what we hear?
Breaks the awkward silence.
Gosh damn it! Get out of my tent!
What the hell? Alright, so your night goes by uneventful. It's dreary the next morning, overcast. You can tell it rained through the night, but it's not raining currently right now. So
Like the captain's soul.
the captain's kind of like rubbing his eyes, like he maybe didn't get as much sleep as he wanted. Like,
I'm gonna just wake up in the morning and be like, ah.
Slept great.
You know, I think we should like switch it up each night. You know, it's not fair that the same
What are
two
you talking
people
about? I had a
sleep
great
in a
night's
tent.
sleep.
Yeah. I'm gonna maybe give somebody else a chance tonight. So just.
I get to sleep with the captain.
All right, Rydell, let's go. We got to get out in front again.
All right.
He doesn't want breakfast.
Oh, I do want breakfast.
So you're gonna eat breakfast first. Definitely eat breakfast.
I figured.
Captain made sure to prepare lots of food in the saddlebags. He's aware how much the meat shield eats.
While we're all sitting getting together, I'm just gonna like play a really nice, cheerful tune that
Roll
just
a,
gets the whole group kind of feeling
Roll a performance check.
like happy.
Yeah.
What are you gonna bore
Let's
us
see
to
how
death?
happy.
Rydell's kind of a dick.
That was awesome.
Performance, sir?
Yeah.
Oh man, 18 plus 8.
Wow. So
26.
very nice song
Smile,
he's
my
playing.
bitches.
Like, you know, you just
Sounds
feel good about the day. You know, you're happy, right? You got Pharrell playing over here in the background, and you know you're happy.
We will rock you.
I'm gonna attempt to jump up the back of my horse again while I get on it.
Okay.
16.
Oh, so you hit an edge, but you do get onto it this time,
And then I'm just gonna go.
Do I percept that Thea's looking at him?
I don't know. Go ahead. And roll.
Do I percept that he's looking at Thea while he
Yes.
does
Oh,
this?
do I perceive that Skinner even did this?
Roll perception.
I mean, he was being pretty
got
obnoxious,
15.
but
You notice.
I noticed that he's looking at Thea while he does this. And I just nod my head. I'm like,
17.
So you definitely notice this.
Okay.
And then I'm going to kind of blush and then start riding off.
Okay.
I will also just mount my horse.
So you guys are going on the first. Okay.
Oh, we're just gonna keep doing what we did last time.
So how does that work? You guys ride ahead.
Skinner, do you want your tent back?
Left behind the last stuff.
Didn't you pack it up?
I was gonna hand it to you, but you rode off awkwardly.
You can figure out what you want to do with that tent.
Okay, I was just.
So
I'll just
you guys
pack it on
ride
it. I'll
ahead.
just put it
So
on
we
my
ride
horse.
ahead,
Through-
and then one of us will ride back every once in a while, and then ride forward, and then we'll switch. So it's like every other ride,
Okay.
so that we're not tiring our horses out, so we can kind
Alright,
of trot
so
them.
on one of these excursions, as he rides back and you're there on your own, you come to an area where you can
Swear
tell
to God, if there's a scarecrow, I'm running away.
it got. You're in the field, not far from where that happened, because you're now in the normal fields to the side, but a lot of water. You could tell it rained pretty good, and the trail, there's water over the trail, there's water across the land on it, and
Like a flood?
it rained pretty hard, and now there's standing water. So it's up to you as to, do you just want to charge your horse through it? Do you want to kind of wade through it? What do you want to do?
I'd like to get 5 feet away from the standing water and put my hand, see if I can touch the bottom.
So you're getting off your horse?
Yes.
Okay.
The alligator.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen this before.
So is he on the main road down here?
Or am I on the other side?
You're on the other side coming towards me. Nope. Yeah, right there. Yep. And so you're kind of up there. So you get down off there and kind of put your hand in the water to see how deep it is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It doesn't seem too deep. If you put your hand in, it's probably here. So there's a standing puddle of water, but it's not
It's not rushing or anything. It's just
No.
still.
Yeah.
The breeze is moving it a little bit, but not too much.
No.
Do I see where most of the water is at? Like to my left or to my right?
I mean, it goes all the way across the trail there, as you can see, and it keeps going into the fields there as well.
I'd probably start start digging to the left side there and making more of like a ditch so that water's not flooding that field for the farmers.
So wait, you're gonna go where?
On this side, and dig a ditch.
You're gonna start digging?
Yep,
Okay. Alright, so as you're doing that,
of course. Try doing a good thing.
Stop trying to help people. Jeez.
Yeah, my bad.
Just kill gargoyles.
How long is he digging before something you're doing?
I'm just trying to figure out what just made that noise behind me, and I'd rather not know, because he's being attacked in a game. I'm about to be attacked in real life by whatever just
Yeah, I hope it's a scarecrow.
made that noise. Sound like a pretty hefty sized bug. But anyway.
All of our spell slots are open again, right?
Yeah.
All of
Okay.
our hit points are restored.
Yep.
Okay, you're healing.
So you're kind of digging there by the water, and like out of the water, it's almost like the water itself like rose up and just like smashes into you, just smashes into the side of you there. And let's see. First, I need you to, you're going to take damage, but you're also going to need to roll me a dexterity check. You take 12 points of damage.
Ouch.
And if you could put this right out of the water next to him.
To take Corin's question, how long is it going to be before like I ride up?
So you ride back, it's going to be a good, for rounds, probably going to be a good 4 rounds.
Okay.
Yeah. So I need to roll a dexterity check here.
11.
11. Okay, so you do not get out of that. So
course I
okay,
don't.
so you are like grappled by this, and this like face appears in the water, and it says, "I told you I'd be back. I got you." And you recognize the voice of that hag lady, and you're like suffocating in this water. It's initiative.
Okay.
I think just ride out because it's going to be 4 rounds. Just
19.
Okay. So you go first, and you can't breathe. So you can try to fight it, or you try to break free.
Try breaking free.
Okay. So while you're trying to break free, you're also taking damage in there.
What do you want me to roll for?
You roll another dexterity check, but you take another 14 points of damage while you're in there.
Well, I definitely broke out. I got a 25.
Okay. So you're able to breathe. You're breathing hard, and like this watery like creature is right there before you. But did you take that other damage there? Okay. So your round was to break free, so her round is to attack you. Alright. So that round she misses. Okay. So it's just like this water's like tries to hit you, and you kind of like dodge back, but you're like barely breathing as you were just suffocating in there, like couldn't breathe at all. Alright, your round, what do you do? So that's been 1 round. 3 more rounds.
That was 2 rounds, wasn't
No,
it?
1 round. It'll be
Nice.
3 more rounds from this. Until he's up there, and then it'll be another 3 rounds before the rest of you are up there.
I'm going to drop back 10 feet and fire a crossbow bolt.
Okay. So you're gonna try to.
But I'm going to blood rage and rage first.
Okay.
Oh my god.
What?
I just did 5 points to myself.
Man, so he's taking a lot of damage here.
Do you have any damage left?
Well, it's a new day, right?
Yeah, but he's been hit pretty hefty here.
The first hit would have knocked me out.
Okay.
I don't think that one hits, but
What'd you roll?
I got a 5, but I get a
Plus what? So what'd you roll total?
does a 14 hit.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
Tough in certain ways, not tough in everything else.
Okay. Well, let's just see if this actually does anything. 14 points of damage.
Okay. So it's like it goes into it and does damage it, but not as much as you would expect it to, you know, if you normally hit somebody. And then it lashes into you again.
Even though it's out of,
It is the water. It keeps going. It can go further and further. You're only 10 feet back. It can move 30 feet.
so all of the water's moving?
No, just that creature.
Oh.
It was part of the water. Now it's
Does it
separate.
move up to him?
Yes.
Okay.
19.
That hits.
Okay.
I was gonna say if that's damage, I'm going to probably kill you.
So, 8 points, but now you have to roll that dex check.
I'm definitely grappled.
Okay. So you're gonna take damage on your next round, but now it's your round. This is the third round, so another round. You need 2 more rounds. Yeah, 2 more rounds.
So where is it grappling me at?
So it just like surrounds you. It's like the water just smashes in you. Like you got hit by a wave, but the wave doesn't go away. That's
But
what-
like
so it's all around you.
all around me, not
Yes.
just my upper body, my lower
No.
body. So I can't move.
Not unless you can get free. So now you can use your round to break free, or you can try to attack and stay grappled. But you'll fight with disadvantage if you attack. But you are going to take damage.
Yeah.
So what are you doing?
Give me a second.
Are all the rest of us like way back?
You're way back. Yeah, he rode out ahead.
Okay.
I'm 2 rounds away, and you guys are.
Additional, like 3 rounds after that,
Yeah.
or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah,
So we're gonna
he's
find
2
your
rounds
dead
and then
body
you're
by the
3
time we get
rounds.
there.
I'm gonna
Awesome.
try
So you guys
to
are
dex
5
check,
rounds
right?
Dex check to escape.
Okay, I'm going to try this. And if I don't make it, I'm going to do my danger sense, which is an advantage dex saving throw.
Okay. That's your feet, right?
Yes. So does a 16 get me out?
Yes, but you do take 13 points of damage.
Okay. Well, I did go drop to 0, but I get back to 1 because I was
So you're
raging.
Back to 1.
So I'm still at 1. And I am going to, then at this point, going to reckless attack.
Okay.
And if I go in for a frenzy as well.
Well, so wait a minute. While you're in rage, you have to remember those attacks do half the damage.
What attacks?
So it's bludgeoning you. So that's you only take half damage from that.
Oh,
while
I
in
only
rage.
take half those damages?
So yeah. So how many hit points did you think you were at?
Well, I mean, you did 12, so
What would that have put you to?
from 12 to 35, it was like 20.
So 14. So it's done 44 points of damage to you. Now you were only raging for the last 3. So the first 13 you took were prior to your rage.
Yep.
So you took 13.
Yep.
So then you would have taken half. So then you would have taken the 20. You would have taken the hit you took. So 20 would have been half, 24. And then you would have taken half of that last round, which is so you're up to, you've taken 31
Can you
points of
get
damage.
Okay, then I'm at 4 because I get 35
Okay.
total.
All
I
right.
didn't know I only took half for.
Yeah, so when you're raging, don't forget, you only, for piercing, slashing, bludgeoning, you're resistant during that and you take half damage. During the rage.
Oh.
So what are you doing?
I'm going to.
Well, wait, your round was to break free, sorry, so it's her
Yep.
round.
So there's only 1 round left, right?
Yes,
For
there'll be
me.
1 round after.
For me.
Yes.
Yeah.
But she hits you again. So
Okay.
again, you only take half damage from this. So it's 10 points, so you take 5.
So I'm I drop, but I go back
Now
to
you
one.
go to 1, but
Yep.
that means you're grappled unless you make it another.
I thought I just got out of the grapple.
You got out. You used your turn to get out.
This is for the.
Yes.
But I'm also going to use Danger Sense.
Okay.
And give me an advantage.
So this is not your round. If you make this, you're not using your round to get out.
Okay. Does a 16 get out?
Yes.
Okay.
So now it is your round to attack, and then after this round, you'll arrive seeing this.
I'm going to Frenzy Glaive
Okay.
and Reckless.
So reckless. So then you get advantage, but then
So does
she
she.
gets advantage.
So
Against him.
Yes.
does a 20 and a 21 hit?
Yes, both hit.
Okay. So my first one is going to be 16,
Okay. So again, you hit it, but it doesn't do as much as you think it would.
and then the next one's going to be 19.
Okay.
So at this point, Skinner, he can see from a distance that he's doing something.
Yeah,
weird, like
you can
wrestling in the
see
mud.
he's off his horse and something's going on.
So
Where do you want me to roll initiative now?
So you can roll initiative to get into this, yeah. But she gets to finish up her last round before.
22.
So you'll be first next round. So, but she's gonna finish this
but
round.
he's back here, right?
Yes.
So he's seeing something going
Yep.
on. Oh shit! And has to decide.
18
It's
does hit. Okay.
I'm at 1, so you got
Okay.
me.
So you take 4 points. 'Cause
Am
you're
I death
raging.
saving on my turns?
on your turn, not right now.
Okay.
Yes. So you drop, and you're just riding up as this pool of water envelops him, and you see him drop to the ground. But then hearing you come up, it rises up like a serpent. So it's your round.
All right, I'm gonna scream back, "Hurry up!" And then I'm going to. How far is a horse's movement? 60 feet.
Yes.
Horses move a lot more than that.
I'm going to ride my horse 60 feet,
That's why I said he was only 5
Nope,
rounds.
I'm gonna
back.
ride my
I'll move him further
horse.
back.
55 feet.
Okay.
So move me back 5 feet. And then I'm
Well,
going
He just wants to be 5 feet.
5 feet back.
Okay.
Okay.
And then
That's 40 feet.
I am going to jump. I'm going to pull my horse up, jump off the front of it, pulling out my rapiers, and just come down on this thing.
Okay, so this is going to require an acrobatics check to jump off the horse.
Nope, just the thought of it is more badass. Doesn't have to make any checks. I'm sorry.
12.
He lands on right now.
Okay, so it's a rough jump off. I'll allow you to get 1 attack off.
All right.
Shit! Sploosh!
It's 10 only
close
with
shrink.
that.
10 misses.
Oh, he's within 5 feet, so I actually would be at advantage. Which would then hit, because he's within 5. Is he considered within 5 feet if he's prone? He's
Who's
dead.
that?
So no, I missed.
Yeah, because there's no advantage now because it's not really a flank.
And then as I land there, then I'm going to bonus action swing my other rapier.
Okay.
He stopped first with
22.
That hits.
Would I get? Do you think I could get sneak attack on that? Because I just
No. It
went
knows you're there.
flying off that thing.
No. No, because you barely landed.
And then 9 points of damage piercing.
All right. So, Rydell, it's your turn. Make your first death save.
Okay, so
Roll d20.
just
10 or
D20, no
above.
plus. 10, 10
10
and
or
above.
above.
Okay. I got a 3.
So you 1 fail.
Okay.
Okay.
Do
Alright.
you want me to mark it on this sheet?
No, I got it.
Alright.
It's 1 fail. All right. she looks at you attacking it, and she's gonna go ahead and attack you back. 19.
Hits.
Okay. So you're gonna take 8 points of damage, but then you have to roll a dex check. Dex save.
19.
Okay, you're able to pull out of the grab, but this wave just like hits into you, does that damage, and you're able to pull out, still breathing. And we are back to your round, so you guys have 2 more rounds till you're there.
So I'm going to swing both of my rapiers. I'll start with the +1 rapier. That's going to hit. And then they're both going to hit. First one is 6 points of damage.
Okay.
No, sorry. 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And the next one is 5 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to bonus action disengage. And I'm going to move back 30 feet. Can you move back 30 feet?
Okay.
And then that'll end my turn.
Okay. Rydell,
Death saving throw.
make another death saving throw.
If I don't make this one, I'm gonna die, right?
No, you have to fail 3 times.
If you roll natural 1 to you, though, don't roll natural
Yeah, the
1.
natural one is 2 death saving throws.
12.
Okay, so you made 1 and lost 1. Okay, you're 1 and 1.
So if I make 3 good ones, am I just unconscious, or is it just keep
Yes.
going? Okay. So I'm 1 and 1.
So she looks at you as far back as you are, and she turns back and swarms into Rydell, which is an automatic fail of 1 death saving throw. So you are now failed twice.
I
You are now 1 round out.
I will run up 30 feet. You don't even have to move me because I'm just going to run back probably. I'll run up 30 feet. I'm going to hit with both rapiers again. The first one is 13.
That misses.
And the next one is 17.
That hits.
6 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I will bonus action. I will bonus action dash and run 30 feet, which will give her an attack of opportunity.
On you?
Yep.
Doesn't. Oh, remember.
Okay, so she'll take her attack of opportunity on you. 16.
Misses.
Okay. But then it's her round, correct?
Yep. And when I get back there, I'm gonna be like, "Come and get some." Trying to antagonize her to come attack me instead of Rydell.
Okay.
Then we have to roll initiative.
So you guys will be riding up at this round. So roll initiative. But actually, wait, you just went, so we have to finish this round, then you'll be
so
in.
she gets to attack.
She gets her attack.
I get to go and roll right
You have to roll your death saving throw.
right before her.
Yep. So go ahead and roll.
Get a 20, baby.
So if you get a 20, that's 2 more positives. Yeah, get a nat 20. If you don't get a nat 20, it could be trouble for you. Go ahead, roll. If you roll below a 10,
No, I'm either gonna re-roll a character and Rydell Thunderstruck
roll,
will be
man.
no more.
Rydell's
go.
fine. Roll.
we'll see.
That's
You never know what happens.
What does a 10 get me?
A 10 is exactly enough. So you're 2 and 2.
Alright.
Your mic came off.
Okay.
Sam, not you.
What?
You're like, I'm so nervous. We're gonna kill her.
Now she gets to
I'm
attack.
just trying to keep myself
Now
awake.
she attacks. So,
Yeah, Ed's freaking out.
I am.
and she
Oh, it
yells,
was Rydell.
"Revenge is mine!" and swarms into Rydell. covering his body. Roll initiative.
16.
21.
20.
Wow. Okay, so you're first. You saw this first. Who was 21?
I was. Tinkhorn.
So, okay. Bjorn, what were you?
20.
Okay. And Thea was 16?
16.
Wow. Okay. All before her. Okay, so Skinner, you're first.
I'm going to run up to Rydell, and I'm going to attempt to like medicine check him and see if I can get him to stabilize.
He's dead. He's not breathing.
I will begin to drag his body back away that direction,
Okay.
assuming 15 feet.
Tancorn, what do you do? So that gives her an attack of opportunity on you, though, correct?
Yeah.
12.
Misses.
So she misses.
How fast can Speedy go?
So you guys will get there this round.
Speedy can get up there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm riding Speedy. I'm riding Speedy up here, jump off, and I want to cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it works or not. It would be 5 points.
It does not.
Doesn't seem to be doing anything.
I was.
I'm gonna start praying to Leah of the Light.
Lyra?
Lyra, yep.
Okay. Bjorn.
Um,
So you ride up, you see this happen, like,
I'm going to go straight for that creature, whatever
Okay.
that's there. I want to get as close as possible, even on the horseback,
Okay.
and I'm going to shoot lightning right at it.
Okay.
I'm hot.
Electrify that water.
That's 13.
13 total.
Yep.
That misses.
All right. Shoot lightning a little too high.
Okay. Alright, so that brings us to Thea.
Can any... Would there be a point in, like, protecting Rydell from anything at this point, or is he, like, dead?
He doesn't look to be moving.
Who? Oh, gosh, I don't know. Okay, who's up? If this is who? Bjorn?
Yeah.
Okay. And... Okay, Skinner, you're planning to, like, keep fighting this thing? Okay. I'm gonna do Bless on Bjorn and Skinner.
Okay. So you're gonna cast Bless on them. Just those
Sorry.
two?
Yes.
Okay.
Is
Alright, so that is the captain's round. So then he...
Which I believe is a D4, right? To our next like attack roll.
It's a 1d4 towards either a
Attack.
saving
What was the
throw
range
or-
on that?
For what?
30 feet.
Oh.
The target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack roll or saving throw.
Nice.
Okay, so the captain rides up, swings, misses the first time, but hits home with the second. And the captain chops it down. It was pretty wounded already, and it drops. And it hits the ground.
I'm going to just like keep trying to like gonna start doing CPR, which didn't exist on Rydell, and try and see if I can bring him back to
The
life.
water out of his lungs.
Just yeah.
Is Skinner kissing me? Because I think that's an automatic wake up.
I'm going to I'm gonna
True love's kiss.
blow some air into his lungs.
Poke a hole in his lungs and drain him.
Be like, I can't do this without you.
walk into the water a little bit, and I'm gonna go to my knees and be like, "What?"
You see the image of this beautiful woman, except behind her these wings flare out and they're like demonic looking black wings. She's got these ruby red lips, she's got long black hair, and you're picturing her in your head, and you can hear her talking to you. She says, I can help you.
What do you want?
I've watched you all from afar, have had dealings with some of your people. I'll save Rydell because I need him, but I want something in return from you.
What do you want?
Just a favor.
If this favor doesn't hurt anyone I care about, you can have it.
Very well. We have a deal then.
Yes, if you can bring Rydell back.
I'm holding his soul in his body as we speak. I can take it, or I can keep it in him.
We have a deal.
Very well. I will be back to collect on that favor at a later date. And as you're pushing on his chest, he sits up with 1 hit point.
Was that coming back from my blood rage?
Mm-hmm. And you hear in your head, Rydell, I can't just be doing that all the time.
Why did you?
I'm going to give him a hug and hear this, like, why did you right over my ears? Like,
Yeah.
just so excited to see him alive.
Because, Rydell, all things happen for a reason.
Not this.
You got your revenge, I guess.
11 points of
twice.
healing to Rydell.
And I'll eventually get what I want. And we'll all be happy. You have many, many, many more souls to take from me. Don't forget our deal.
I'd like to immediately get back up with my 1 hit point and go into the water and look for the hag.
Okay. Well,
He doesn't have, I just gave him
Yeah, you now have more hit points. Well,
11 hit points.
it's like just this like jelly on the ground now, where it was.
I'm gonna start stabbing it. How many hit points?
11. So you're at 12.
I'm just going to keep trying to hug him while he gets up, but he is going to reject me, and I'm going to be sad.
He's just like dragging you behind him.
I'm just gonna like,
Under the circumstances, I don't know how much further we want to go today, but I'd suggest we go together. I'm no longer comfortable sending people out on their own. We got lucky here. I thought you were dead.
I was.
That is the thing that killed the other captain.
I'll wipe a tear away from my eye.
What do you mean? You said it was a hag.
I guess I wouldn't know. He would know.
Yeah, you're the only one who knows.
It was a hag.
That's what she looked like? This jelly?
Yeah. Do I see Bjorn in the water?
Bjorn, you see him over there, yeah.
I go immediately towards him and I ask what happened because he's not over there. So
I'm glad to see you. Glad you're back, man. And I'm not gonna say anything else. I'm just gonna walk by.
I would like to perception check that.
Okay.
Insight check.
Insight check. Yeah.
While he's doing that, I'd like to take the rock that was
Add your
most
wisdom.
recently thrown at me and throw it at him.
Throw it.
Slam him in the back.
15. Is it
I got
15
a
feet
12,
that-
so
15 versus my 18.
So no, you're not sure, but you do get hit in the back with a rock. And how much? Oh, he only took 2 points of damage.
you get 3 points of total healing.
Nice.
I took 5 points of healing.
So you're like trying to watch Bjorn and
You know, I'm gonna cast Cure Light Wounds on anybody.
And
You're
I'm
casting
gonna
what?
be like, do we want to like go around this puddle because it's
No, we're going through it.
kind of creepy?
7 more points of healing.
Okay. The captain says, I say we go a little bit further and then we camp. I think we've had enough excitement for one day.
Good job being.
Can we try? Can we? I'll do my best. Can we try and find a place to do some fishing? Because then I can make us a good meal of some delicious fish.
Probably
I don't
not
want you to
here.
fish here in this puddle.
Yeah, not here.
Of course, but like as we go down the path, do you think we can look for a river or a creek?
Well, we can follow the river up, yes. So, you guys make your way further. It's kind of a quiet and solemn trip at this point. Some of you starting to think about some of the decisions you've made, some of the people you've talked to, and keeping it to yourselves. And that is where we're going to end tonight's episode. So, thank you everybody for making your way to watch us tonight. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Again, next Sunday, a little bit of a pushback start time to 6:30 with Group 2. So hope to see you then. And again, it will be up on YouTube at 6 p.m. tomorrow. So if you get a chance to leave a comment, that puts you in the drawing for the Players Handbook signed by the cast. So can't wait to see you all next Sunday. Have a great rest of your night. Thanks, everybody.
Woo.